the same hometown, all right? Maybe I don't know if they are from the same compound or whatever, but they are not related according to Baba Mohbad elder sister right now. All right, so now,
what if for everything?
It was when some people now went to be meeting the elder sister. And I told Baba that there are some people that went to meet your sister.
That was when Baba
and Gurexy. I was not part of it. I'm telling you the whole hard way that I informed Baba Mohbad that they're going to meet your sister, and this is what your sister said. And then Baba and Gurexy went to formulate with Bukky Jesse how to make me want to be a family member. They came up with auto there. Imagine Baba Mohbad auto there that is the you are from my father's side. The family is from my mother's side.
So family kì í ṣe family Baba. Asiri ti tú o, family kì í ṣe family. Kò kì í ṣe family àwọn alọ́ba.
Nígbà tẹ́ gbọ́ wípé ẹni yìí wọn bá bàbá tan wọn family. Ẹ̀dẹ̀ tí wá agree láti gbìmọ̀ pọ̀ láti bá wọn ṣe bá.
Ẹ jẹ́ bá wa power tap please. Ẹ má worry very soon. Ní máa bẹ̀bẹ̀ fún power tap please. Àwọn náà ti ń solution. So let me leave so that we can all enjoy it. I don't want to talk on top of it. Please, power tap for us. Thank you.
So now, let us forget. According to what you just said now, Golden Seal. So when Bukky Jesse started playing all those things, I had my reason when I came out to challenge Bukky Jesse. He could have been saying, I have the video.
Welcome to Orogoluwa YouTube. Welcome to Orogoluwa YouTube.
We'll be talking about me,
yeah, this afternoon we're out to talk about Baba Mohbad because there's some information that came out that Baba Mohbad
yesterday, this morning,
lied to the whole world about some information. He gave no narrative to every or to the world. So let's listen to this. Thank you.
Bossman. You see, just like what you really explain like this, you really go this said earlier that Bossman, hold on, Bossman. Just like what Golden Seal said earlier, that's why you people take so long to come out for this stuff.
We have been saying this.
When you people started saying all this, when you started saying
this one from you,
hold on, Bossman.
I want to play
this one. No, Bossman, not playing this one. No. I'm just saying this. Just hold on, Bossman. You see, when you people come out to say one or two things back then, it was very, very alright. Why? They are the favorites. Which any platform that Mr. Miwa went up there to say one or two things, people want to listen to him. They want to hear from him. Why? He has the power of Anthony. He has the say. You understand? He has the say.
He has power of Anthony by mouth.
I don't know, maybe it is documented or not.
He only got documented after Shitu came into the justice for Mohbad.
Ah.
Oh yes. Hold me accountable.
Arifa, let me just come in here. Let me come in here, Arifa. Arifa, we've established that Muyiwa and Baba are not related. Have the public asked themselves, why is this man being pushed to the public as the power of attorney for justice for Mohbad? Have you guys asked yourself that question?
Black feathers. That is where I am going, and that is why I asked Comrade Moses earlier that what is the reason? What is their why did these people even came up with such idea initially to tell us that this person related to Baba Mohbad, while they know that there is no blood relation between them? One, what is the purpose of that act? And why will they impose that man on the public?
We have established this, if you understand.
Now, Alifa, this is what is going on here. Let me tell you something. I kept quiet all this while, but at some time they would just do something. They were like, how is this man playing with my intelligence? Until last week, I make a move. You know, I saw that the Papareado people, African TV, went to wherever they went to meet one woman that looked like Asaki. And I said, you know what? Let me just do this. I think I'll be prolonging this matter. Let me just go. And I went to meet Mama, Baba Mohbad's elder sister. Mama, do you know that Baba Mohbad, I was trying to bring that Mama back into the room. That was just last week, that they keep messing with my mental health, saying that UI is this. Mama said that he doesn't even want to talk. That that woman talk. That woman knows that he's angry with Baba Mohbad. Baba Mohbad is fighting his sister because of Amiwa. Because the woman said again, you know, all this while I've not spoken to that mama. Because they ask for evidence. Me, I don't get evidence. The public always ask, where your evidence dey? Where your evidence dey? I don't get evidence. I don't get evidence. So I now saw more courage. I've been calling Mama. Mama wasn't picking up. Probably she was because she's always in church. She allowed her, you know. But this time around, she also did not pick up because she picked up. I could hear that she was in church. I could hear people, the sound of church and all that, drums and all that. Then I decided to call her back again that same day, later in the evening, and then she picked up. And then was like, "Do you remember me?" She didn't really remember. Then I gave her a landmark to remember, and then she said, "Okay, yeah." So that's when we started flowing. She and Baba Mohbad are not talking as of today because of Famiwa. Because she doesn't know who Famiwa is. Now, Gurexy, and according to Mama, she said she doesn't know who Famiwa is. She doesn't know where they bring her from. She doesn't know where they brought him from and all that. And Mama kept on questioning, and Baba Mohbad Darufun Egboin, you know, the Egboin is a female, that Famiwa is from his own father's, for his mother's side. And that she, the elder sister, is from the father's side. And Mama said that, so where is the... That is the problem. Now, Bukky Jesse was on the know of all these things. So all the games they were playing, I knew about it, but I was not part of it. But it was Gurexy. After I told Baba Mohbad that they went to meet his sister, I guess Gurexy and and Baba Mohbad went to go and do this thing with Bukky Jesse. And that's why Bukky Jesse was coming for them back then. And because they didn't want to be really exposed, Baba Mohbad quickly went back to Bukky Jesse because Bukky Jesse was coming for Baba Mohbad when he said Baba Mohbad in the access account, you know, and then through Gurexy, because it's Gurexy that they are using to, you know, to cross-check or to put Baba Mohbad back into check. You know, it's Gurexy, that's his job. So, and I went to confirm, since people were asking me, because they were asking, do you get evidence? Do you get evidence? Because when Yekudi was talking about it, they were coming for Yekudi back then. So I now went back last week, and I spoke with 2 of the family members, top family members, and they don't know who Asaki is. But Baba Mohbad kept on saying Asaki is. Now, let me now go back to the presidents. When there was this issue of Miwa was not related and blah, 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 Mohbad came out, if you remember, and there's still the publication of that on Mumi's platform, saying that Baba Mohbad does not even know who Miwa is. So that's just the way it is. So when I now went to Mama last week, Mama now said that Baba Mohbad kept on saying that Miwa is from his father's side. Miwa is from his father's side. That she does not want to be part of it anymore. I said, Mama, why don't you want to be part of it? She said, because Baba Mohbad kept on saying Miwa is from the mother's side. So, and he doesn't want to cause Wahala, and she doesn't want to be part of justice from Mohbad. That is when I got to know that. So that means what I know back then is actually real. Because the Mama said that she doesn't know where they bring Mama. Baba Mohbad said Miwa is his brother. Is his brother, not me. That's what Mama said to me. I could have called that woman a long time ago, but I've not called her. All right? So that's what actually happened. So according to her, she has accepted that since her brother said Baba Mohbad is Miwa is related to him. So now so it be. But she doesn't want to be part of the justice for Mohbad again. Why? Because of Baba Mohbad. And then Baba Mohbad is doing justice. But she's aware that Baba Mohbad is going after money, not for justice for Mohbad.
Bossman, pause right there. Pause right there. Right there. Pause right there. Arifa, let's go back to Arifa's question. Arifa asked the question that we have not answered yet. And I want the public to really think for themselves. We've established here today that Gurexy brought Muyiwa close to Baba. There is no relationship between them. Some of us have known this for a long time. For some people, it's news to them. Have you asked yourself, why is this same Muyiwa the power of attorney, the face of justice for Mohbad? Bossman, don't forget, where does Muyiwa live? In the United States. When you came to Maryland to protest, was Muyiwa there?
No, to Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania, sorry. Was Muyiwa there?
Yeah, Mr. Muyiwa came.
He came.
Yeah, we made him come there. It was
Do you remember the pressure we gave him before he came?
Yeah, I said, because the people said that some people from Ariano platform said if Muyiwa doesn't come or he doesn't show up, they're going to drag him. So, Lagata and women pay for his flight to Pennsylvania.
This is the face of justice for Mohbad. This is the power of attorney. This is the person.
I have a screenshot of how we were looking for flight tickets for him because we were like, we can't go out there and you say that you're a power of attorney. You are not coming.
I dragged him behind the scene. I told him that he has to go because how can other people put themselves on the line to fight for his cousin, his nephew, and he's not going to be there?
At that time, though, he lost his 3 jobs. He was jobless.
Of course, he lost his job now. So, do you know how many people have lost their jobs in the public? Do you know how many people have lost loved ones? Why did they not husband again? Husband did not wife again because 247 were on TikTok. Do you know how many people have lost things in this justice for Mohbad?
Exactly. So now, Mr. Miwa now went to they paid for his flight ticket down there, and I guess he stayed on with Mommy Lighton, Mommy Lighton house in while we were there. And the point is that he actually came to the protest, and then I guess he went back to Mommy Lighton's house, and then from there he went back to wherever he came from. So for the elder sister of Baba Mohbad, I got confused in the middle of the whole thing. That was when African TV went back to the house to Ekiti. And they brought out one woman. They started talking. I got confused again. Are these people playing games with me, with my head, or what is really going on here? So I went back to my folder let me call this mama again. We should pick up, we should not pick up, we should pick up, we should not pick up, because at the time she was saying that she was not doing justice for Mohbad and all stuff like that. Because I've been calling her for a while just to confirm some things, but she was not having it. So, yeah,
all of this. Let me speak and let me leave so that somebody else can enter the bus. In all everything you thank you, sir. In everything Bossman have said so far, the fact still remains that those people, all of you that know the truth, and you kept it for a long time ago, you don't even think about people's mental health. You don't think how people are feelings. You people messed up this justice. And you let by justice, yeah. You can't. Along them, if I don't want to even straight, but they say the research not able straight again. You people know what you did is wrong. Along them are being like your cocon. And you let by justice, yeah. But when you say more test, so yeah, and you let by jet, and you go to obstruct justice. Kill one bolo basso, kill a double bow on your and you go Nika. Won't call you the kind of break. I can't believe when you got a fresh tele. You carry Bobo, that you say me, and some people they don't have job anymore. Their mental health is so destroyed now. You people are the one who destroyed those people. You mentioned something the other time. You said Mama Mohbad, you called her. Mama Mohbad said, you told people Baba Mohbad so it mean any he doesn't Baba Baba say it a bone. You see, in some cases, there is no need for hanky-panky game or trying to escape some challenge. If we have to say the truth, she is right. Because if I knew these things from the beginning, no, I will not agree to it. I will not agree to this. It was when I came back from detention I get to know all these things. And that is why I passed my way from this Aloba state. It doesn't mean I'm against the justice or anything. No. I only choose my own path. This is the way I want to go. She gets it. So, I just want you to understand. She is telling you her pain from the depth of her heart. She is speaking some people's mind all around the world presently like this. She gets it.
Yeah,
So,
and I just say this.
Auntie Danny said she asked question. That is why she came up. Ekali Auntie, how you doing, ma?
Yeah, I'm fine. It is not only question. I have something to say. I'm sorry. So I would like to express myself in my language.
Jenny, can I just say this and go down?
Okay, you're free.
Now, let me say this to everybody, including Baba Aloba. I'm hearing it for the first time. What I'm hearing from Bossman, full explanation. And I'm very sure a lot of people are hearing it, not for the first time, but the full explanation that this is Nisuniwa. Now, if it's what they are using to hold him, not to talk. Now, Bossman, you have spoken your mind. Now, if Bukky want to use it, Bukky just want to use it. In future, there's no more news to us. At least a lot of people will go away with this tonight. Either they believe it or not, they will go away with it. And if in future, now anybody want to use it against him, and if he decide to say, okay, this is why I didn't do this at this particular point in time, he has no excuse. I'm talking about Baloba. Now, if what they are using to hold him ransom, the die is cast now. He can as well speak out. Anything he has in his mind, they are holding him, or what? He should speak now. The whole public has known that guy is not intellectual, they came from the same place, but it was run by Gurexy. Either you are lying, either you are telling the truth. Now, they can come and debunk it. They can sue you to court. If you can see my listen, I said, do you have any recording of that woman you spoke to? Maybe you read that my listen. You may answer it. If you have the recording, it's very good for your own safety. Because anything we say here, they can use it against us. You have to be very sure of what you are saying. I'm not doubting you. I've been hearing it, but I'm hearing it fully. And the reason why you didn't speak up earlier, you said it now, that you want to be 100% sure. And as you said, I'm not hearing it for the first time, but I'm hearing the full explanation from you tonight. Good. So, guys, keep it up. Let's keep it in our left finger and left hand. No, that doesn't use to eat. If that causing Baba Mohbad to speak,
Because just say it's not just the only one holding Baba Mohbad now. Gurexy is the main man. Please tell the public. Tell the public.
Tell the public now.
Hold on, Arifa. Can you publish that thing? Can you publish it?
Can I publish what?
Because I want to give topic around that stuff.
The Abuja movement.
Yes.
if you have more, please, let's not have it.
If you have more, Bossman, feel free to talk to the world. Talk to the
I
world.
want you to publish it. I want you to use it on your background. Because I want
Let me put you on the big screen.
Hold on. Bossman, please tell the public what Gurexy against.
Let him
tell the public.
Let him come out. Let him tell the public what the public needs to know. You understand? When they went to Abuja, so many things happened. Yes, there is no doubt about it. There was a time Baba was having issue with Gurexy at Abuja. What really happened between them? What transpires? That some people just cover within the corner. You understand? And this is the last man standing. Remember. Yay! You see, when they are doing all these things,
How will I set us up to make you let us know everything?
Alifa, nǹkan tẹ̀lé ń béèrè yìí sí ni pé nígbà tí gbogbo nǹkan yìí ń go on between Gurexy, Jesse and Baba, kí ló dé tí Baba ṣì wà comfortable pẹ̀lú àwọn people yìí don't dey speak out.
the reason is this.
Baba náà ní.
Bàbá sọ pé bìrì bàbá sọ ìgbà ni mo sọ pé bàbá kí ló ń jẹ́ ìwà pẹ̀lú Gurexy tó pẹ̀lú gbogbo bí Gurexy ṣe ń ṣe nígbà tí àyàmí ká ẹnu rania Beckinson ẹni tó dúró tì mí pa bàbá igbó lọ́tì if not for ṣé ọlọ́mú pé ó ní máa kí n fi bí sọ fún nípa I was just like mo kàn fi inú kúrò.
Gbogbo nǹkan tá à ń gbọ́ yìí sí yìí ó gbẹnu tán bàbá dẹ̀ ti kú pẹ̀lú wọn bàbá dẹ̀ tó ń fáìlì fún wọn ó dẹ̀ tó ń kọ́fà wọn day and night àwọn tó ń sòótọ́ gan bàbá ò fẹ́ gbọ́ wọn. Bàbá náà ní something.
Joseph ó ní amúkùn ẹrù ẹwọ́ ó ní ìsàlẹ̀ òkè lẹ́wọ̀ ẹ̀wò
lẹ̀.
Nígbà tí ẹ̀ ń blame Baba Mohbad Bossman rèé kí ni ó tèkì Bossman this long? Ṣé Gurexy ń bọ̀ ni? Ṣé Baba lọ́ba ń bọ̀? Hold on. ò bá sọ̀rọ̀ tí bàbá ò bá sọ̀rọ̀ ó níbi tá a lè gbogbo wọn ó níbi tí ẹ sì lè mo lè blame ẹ̀ ọ̀bọ̀ ẹ jẹ́ ká wò láti ọ̀dọ̀ an independent person like Bossman. If he knows this much, I've listened to Bossman over times. I think Emi Oriya for Bossman àti our Bukky Jesse because I think he was glorifying in I know a lot of things. That was his watchword. If I open my mind, eventually you now open your mouth. I late. Bossman ní pé kini tó send sí place as background show.
Hold on, please. Wait, Arifa, hold on. Joseph, please. Bossman, hold on. I'm not covering for Bossman, no. I'm not covering for Bossman. But let me just say this so public can hear. I know how much I fought Bossman to come out and do what he's doing today. Okay? Bossman was very loyal to Baba, and he was very loyal to Mr. Muyiwa. Even when I had called him out many months ago, over a year ago, me and Bossman fight. He was loyal. I blame him partially. I don't blame him partially. Where I don't blame him is he was, like he said earlier today, he allowed emotions because of loyalty, because of love for Mohbad. He allowed it to cloud him. And he protected Baba and Muyiwa. I know how much I fought Bossman. If he's going to tell you the truth, he will tell you. Arifa knows. Bossman knows how much I fought him to come out and say what he's saying today. So people that are coming from Bossman understand that it takes him a lot to come out. It takes a man to understand and be vulnerable to say I messed up. That's why I'm coming out.
Let me open my camera. When things are spoiled already. When things are spoiled.
I'm a put spoil, but I like to talk. Now, what you do, Professor? I just go sorrow.
Someone like me has gone through.
Thank you. Thank you. Let him talk. Please.
Can we allow
ẹ káàsán gbogbo lé o, ẹ káàsán. Ẹ káàsán. Ìjà máa gbọ́ bó ṣe ń lọ. Mo rí mẹ́sẹ̀jì ọkàn láti.
Kí bàbá dẹ̀ gbé kó gbàgbé ẹ̀ tó ojú bàbá ọkùnrin ló ń ṣe owó ẹ̀ lọ.
No, a ti mísì láti bẹ̀rẹ̀, so tó bá ti ṣe tán mo ní show ẹ̀ má wọ̀rẹ̀ full show ẹ̀ wá. A ti mísì láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ full show láti.
No, wá tí ń gbọ́ lọ́dọ̀ Mọ́mí J.
Ṣé Mọ́mí J wà ń ta ni?
Àwọn wà ń ta, a ti ń gbọ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ àwọn nǹkan tó dé tó da gbogbo wa.
Ẹgbẹ́ Anex.
Èmi nìkan mò ń power tap mẹ́ power tap mò ń pariwo pé kọ́ power tap.
Ó máa padà wọlé. Because eléyìí tí Arifa ṣe lánàá lélẹ̀. Eléyìí gangan ni details wà. Because Arifa gangan ó ti yé yín Bossman ti lọ tú àṣírí lọ́dọ̀ Arifa. Bossman dẹ̀ ti fẹ́ sọ lọ́dọ̀ láti tẹ́lẹ̀ láti ò allow Bossman kó sọ. Why now bring it so gbogbo kò lè sọ gbogbo nǹkan tó sọ mọ́ lánàá kò lè sọ mọ́ lọ́dọ̀ láti. Ṣó record ẹlẹ́ni tó fẹ́ pé the same thing ló máa put out tí get kan náà sàn.
Tọ́tọ́ o kò lè sọ wọ́n jẹ́ kó sọ tọ́tọ́ àwọn èèyàn ń gbà lẹ́nu ẹ̀.
So eléyìí tó ti sọ lálẹ́ àná gangan ni kókó kò ń ṣe tó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ sọ lénìí. So màá play láti later mo ní èèyàn kan tó ń record láti lọ́wọ́.
Yes, group náà ní Joseph Ọlọ́ba ti ní problem. Ṣé ní group tí wọ́n hàdì Baba Mohbad sí ẹni tó hàdì Baba Mohbad sí nínú group. Arifa please ní everybody ní access sí máa yẹn. Ọlọ́run á ṣe ìdájọ́ lé wọn lórí.
Ẹ̀dẹ̀ máa ń wò tí Mọ́mí J bá ti padà síta.
Orí ti fi hàdì sínú group. Torí group yẹn ló fi di pé everybody ní nọ́mbà ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́. Ìyẹn lọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ṣé nípa ti Bukky? Tẹ́mi bá ń báyọ̀ ní ṣí máa ń báyọ̀.
Mọ́mí J ti padà ó yá.
Kódà kẹ́niyẹn bú mi.
Mọ́mí Fíìmì.
Wọ́n ti bá mọ̀ díẹ̀
Mọ́mí Fíìmì.
Ó ti padà.
Ó ti padà ó yẹ máa lọ sílẹ̀. Ó ti padà. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n máa play
Kẹ́niyẹn introduce rẹ̀.
Mo ń record ẹ̀ lórí ibòmí.
Ṣé ní mo rí Bukky nínú ẹ̀kọ́ tó jẹ́ pé
Kọ́ máa lọ sọ pé kẹ́niyẹn lọ delete ẹ̀ so ni mo ṣe.
Àwọn kan náà ṣe bí wọ́n fẹ́ lùsì viewers wọn. àwọn ọ̀dẹ̀ kì í fẹ́ kí àwọn èèyàn bá péjì wọn jẹ́. Two, kì í ṣe pé Bukky Jesse ò mọ òtítọ́. Ẹ máa rí pé ìdí nìyẹn tí mo gbé ìbínú èkó jáde ní December. Tí ogbọ́n fi bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní expose ara wọn. Ó mọ òtítọ́ tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Kì í ṣe pé kò mọ òtítọ́. Torí I could remember, is it not March or we are March 2024. February, March, before I went to Nigeria. Ìgbà yẹn ni Bukky jáde tó bú wọn, tó sọ̀rọ̀ sí everybody wọn. Nígbà tí Bukky jáde ńgbà yẹn, tó tẹ̀ sí everybody lójú, gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ̀ wà bílẹ̀ ní lẹ́nu Bukky tẹ̀ pé ní ẹ̀yìn fún táìmù yẹn. Ṣé rí ẹ̀yin èèyàn gángan ò fẹ́ òótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀? Mi ní sọ pé torí pé Bukky wrong mi àbò wrong everybody. Ẹ̀yin èèyàn gángan ò kì í fẹ́ òótọ́. Káfẹ̀ wá ní òkè Bukky kì í ṣe pé Bukky mú mi wá láti wá pọ́ǹtì sínú ayé Joseph Aloba. Mi kì í gbẹ̀ṣẹ̀. Torí ìdí tí mo fi sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé nígbà tí èmi àti ẹ̀sìn máa ń sọ̀rọ̀, nígbà tó fi sọ̀rọ̀ sí bàbá yẹn. Inú Bukky bàjẹ́ táìmù yẹn, ọ̀gá ń sọ, ajọ́ máa ń sọ̀rọ̀, ó ní mi ìwọ́ kì í ṣe fámìlì wọn. Ó léèyàn burúkú gbogbo pátá ló máa tẹ̀sí lójú. Ó máa ń tẹ̀sí wọn lójú. Mo tún máa lọ tẹ̀sí wọn lójú lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí. Gbogbo wọn ṣe bí wọn ṣe fámìlì. Ìgbà tó tún pé mi wá bó ṣe máa mú sáwọn èèyàn lórí. Fún ilẹ̀ ẹmọ mi ìwé dáṣà fún mi ní mi píkì kọ́lẹ̀ bí kó máa fi kọ́ sẹ́nu ni. Torí yín bá gbóná sí tẹ́fẹ́ bú mi wá tẹ́ bá déwájú ọmọ change mind ní ẹ̀ka àtúndàkẹ́. Dáṣà fún mi ní mi ìfẹ́ gbọ́ tó bá wí mọ́ kó gẹ́ra. Ṣé sáwọn kú mọ́ dànù? Ṣé rí Bukky ó lè gba ọ̀dọ̀ ẹ̀ wá? Ìgbà tí Bukky bú tó sọ̀rọ̀ sí bàbá Mohbad yamayama tó expose wọn. Gbogbo wa burúkú náà la gbóyìn èmi ò tiẹ̀ sí láàrin gbóyìn náà lẹ̀ bú Bukky. Torí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni nǹkan gbà yẹn ẹ wà ní sáìdì bàbá. Tí power pàǹtó ni ti Bukky nílé ní tí ò tí ì sí lọ́wọ́ ti Bukky. Ọ̀dọ̀ ẹ̀yìn kan náà ló wà ní táìmì ẹ̀tẹ̀ ní access bàbá. Gbogbo yín lẹ jáde tẹ̀ ẹ́ àtàkì tẹ̀ ń bú lórí platform kiri. Ẹ àtàkì péjì ẹ̀. Woman yẹn ó wá pè mí. Mo fi gbogbo tí máa jẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ rí ohun rẹ̀ ń gbọ̀n. Ó ní kì í ṣe pé mi ì mọ tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Ó ní mo mọ̀ pé ó ní ṣùgbọ́n àwọn èèyàn ó ní mo bú ẹ̀bẹ̀ tí Bukky ló ń bẹ̀ mo sì tún dúró lé lórí tó bá kúrò. Ó ní mi ò bẹ̀ Joseph Aloba ṣẹ́. Ó ní ṣùgbọ́n òun kàn bẹ́ẹ̀ nítorí pé ilé ayé yìí ẹ̀yin fúnra yín tẹ́ bá rẹ́ni tó sòótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ ń gbà mí ẹ máa ń bá a já ìgbà ẹ̀ lèmi ò ṣe gbà tèmi fún jẹ gbogbo àti èmi expose àwọn pípì ẹni mò ń ta àtàkì bàbá Mohbad tí bá expose wọn pé n tó ń ṣe níbí irọ́ ló wà nù àárín ẹni mò ń àtàkì bàbá Mohbad láti láti tí gbogbo àṣírí wọn mí wá ní àwọn ò ní ìdí lọ́ọ̀yà wọn ní tó gba lọ́yọ̀ láwọn ò ní ìdí lọ́ọ̀yà ó ní bàbá Mohbad ò kì í ṣe suspect ó ní kí làwọn ní ìdí lọ́ọ̀yà fún. Ìgbà tó ń gbé Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́ wa mo àtàkì mo ní kò jọ Bukky kọ́kọ́ kó fẹ́ fún wọn ní sàn kan láì wọ́n láwọn ò fẹ́ wípé tó dàbọ̀ ní ìdí lọ́ọ̀yà. Wọ́n wá torí owó tó wà lọ́wọ́ àwọn Adá foundation ni wọ́n ṣe gbé Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́ wa láti wá fi ṣe dígẹrẹ wu kẹ́lẹ̀ bá dáwọ́ sínú GoFundMe yẹn n tó fa GoFundMe yẹn wọn ní dáṣọ tí mo fi ní mi ní báyìí support torí mo mọ ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀ mo dẹ̀ mọ tí mi wá sọ fún mi. Nígbà tí inú tún lọ bá àwọn tí gbogbo tẹ̀ mọ̀ ẹ ti mọ gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ẹni ìyẹn kúrò lè ti kọ́kọ́ gbọ́ wípé nígbà táwọn sọ pé kò sí family ìgbà ẹni ìyẹn kúrò dà wípé wọ́n rí made by mother láti inú ẹbí ìyá ẹni ìyẹn kúrò lè ti kọ́kọ́ gbọ́ lórí ṣòwò pé wọ́n rí made nínú ẹbí. Ṣé bí nǹkan tó sọ fáwọn náà làwọn náà sọ jáde lẹ́nu because àwọn people máa manipulate èèyàn every post tó ti bá tiwọn ló ti wrong. Ṣé ìkẹ́kẹ́ mi máa lọ́ra àmì káwọn máa lọ́ra àwọn tí wọ́n ti ń fún Joseph Aloba jẹ láti rà sí níwá gbogbo wọn àwọn yẹn náà sì wà lórí right torí ẹ̀yìn ilẹ̀ sọ pé wọ́n gbúrò sọ̀rọ̀. Ṣé wọ́n láwọn tó bá ṣe nǹkan yẹn tí wọ́n bá wá turn back bírú Bukky yẹn tó náà tún turn back sọ́dọ̀ wọn sì ń tí bọ́wọ́ àpàtọ́ lè fi gbẹ lọ́wọ́. Ìlílẹ̀ tẹ́ ẹ̀ nàyàn ó ní mo fi ní nígbà tẹ́ ẹ̀ nà Kàrímọ́ sí Kàrímọ́dé mo ní kẹ́ ẹ fi Kàrímọ́ sílẹ̀. Ṣé ẹ̀rí ẹ̀yìn lẹ̀ máa ń lé àwọn èèyàn níbi pé bá provoke ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn èèyàn ju àwọn èèyàn jápa. Tẹ́ bá lẹ́nu yìí ò ní ìkankan lọ́wọ́ tó fẹ́ fún yán fáwọn ọba yín wọ́n ẹ̀tẹ́ ẹ̀fí ẹni yẹn sílẹ̀ kó dúró títí ẹ̀. Kírésì ẹ̀ ní kẹ́ni yẹn dá wà láàyè títí ẹ̀ ẹbí mi wá léèrè tí ìbá máa fèsì ní every time nínú inbox ní orí social media ní ìta lórí tí ìbá máa kó pọ̀ everybody wọn Ẹgbẹ́ ẹ̀sọ́ mi dèèyàn burúkú, ẹni tẹ́ni ọmọ olóògbé àti justice. Débi pé gbà tẹ́ ń pín àwọn ọ̀dù sọnù ní ọmọ tó kú ọmọ tẹ́ ẹ̀ sì sin ẹ̀ ń pín fírèmù kiri ẹ̀ ń pín àwọn ọ̀dù fún àwọn ọmọ tó yẹ pé rádaràda lẹ́ ń ṣe sọ pé kìíní kan pàwọ́ kìíní kan gladiator generator machinery machine gun gbogbo ẹ̀ tẹ́ ń pín fúnra yín. Nígbà tẹ́ ń pín generator tẹ́ ń pín nǹkan ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ò ní generator ní àwọn òde ní ìlú. Nítorí ọmọ òun ẹ̀ ti pín gladiator generator refrigerator speaker list gbogbo ẹ̀ tọ̀tọ̀tọ̀ ẹ̀ ń tọ̀ fúnra yín. Alligator. Rádaràda o. Náà ìyẹn lọ. Nígbà tí ó di ẹjẹ́ ká fi gbogbo yẹn lẹ̀, gbogbo yín mọ gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn o. Ẹ mọ everything. Gbogbo yín tó bá ti fẹ́ expose àwọn míì wá mọ́ bàbá. Ẹ̀yin yìí, ẹ̀ sáré jáde, ẹni bàbá ìṣe group kìíní kan, meanwhile is their family. Even Bossman, òun kọ́fà wọn gbà náà, ẹ̀jẹ̀ mọ gbogbo àṣírí. Torí pé power phantom nìyẹn, ó sì wà ní sákù yín, gbogbo yín sì jọ wà ń gbà náà. Ẹ̀ ń ṣáàjì wọn, ẹ̀ ń jẹ́ káwọn èèyàn sọ̀rọ̀. Àtún wa mú yẹn lọ nígbà tí wọ́n ní tí mo ní jòsí ti há. Tí mo ní Baba Mohbad tẹ́ ẹ̀ rí o ti há, má nìyí ti há o. Ẹni kan sọ̀tọ̀ fẹ́ gbógun dìde. Lẹ́tà láṣà yẹn ni Apariano sọ̀rọ̀ kan. Tọ́nà sọ̀rọ̀ lórí péjì wọn pé bàbá ọ̀nà fún yàn lórí wọn ló ṣẹ́yún fún èèyàn kan l'Ábùjá ó fi hàn lóyún. Àwọn èèyàn gbé wá sórí platform mi. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn èèyàn já bọ́ńdọ́ náà wọ́n ní kán sọ̀tọ̀ mo ní kán jẹ́ ká gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ tí wọ́n ní Apariano sọ wọ́n ní kán sọ̀tọ̀ pé bàbá àwọn Apariano ṣe máa sọ̀rọ̀ pé rán Apariano pa. Mo ní òkè tó bá dé rán òkè tó bá dé pé rán ni kí bàbá Mohbad sùn rẹ̀. Later mo lọ investigate dípárí ìwọ inú ilé wọn wọnú ilé wọn débi tó ti ń dóbò lóko lórí bẹ́ẹ̀dì gan pẹ̀lú. That information got to me pé Gurexy tẹ̀ ń wò yẹn n tó ṣe fún Joseph Aloba ò kì í ṣe nǹkan tó dáa púpọ̀. Àwọn náà máa ló gbóbìnrin fún mo kàn ní kí n tẹ̀sẹ̀ wò ni mo kàn ní kí n jẹ́ wò ni mo kàn ní pé kí n kàn mánéjì bàtà bá a rí fọ́tò ọmọ wọn láwọn ọmọ ọmọ pàlẹ́ pẹ́lẹ́bẹ́ báyìí náà ní tí ò dá táwọn ìṣòro ní Gurexy ló kàn ní kí n tẹ̀sẹ̀ wò. Ṣé nígbà tí gbogbo nǹkan yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀ táwọn kan expose wọn wípé ìhun tó fa tó fi kúkú máa ní ìwà jáde sórí iṣẹ́ ó ń gbé àwọn tó sọ pé tó bá pẹ́ lóòótọ́ ni ó ṣẹlẹ̀ kan jáde. Nínú owó yín yìí náà tó wà nínú GoFundMe wọ́n fẹ́ display mother lókè ẹ̀ tán fi ń gba ṣọ́ọ̀bù tán pín owó kiri. Táwọn èèyàn kan bá jáde tó máa expose wọn ẹ̀yin kan máa sọ wípé àtijọ́ sì sàwọn tó wà expose ẹ máa kóra yín jọpọ̀ ẹ wo bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe waste time ẹ mọ̀ pé kíkí nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ ṣe ń gbà yẹn ẹ wo bí tẹ́ ẹ bá justice yẹn délé yìí ẹ wá lọ́lọ́pàá òṣìṣẹ́ àbẹ́yìn gbogbo nìkà fúnra yín àti èyí tẹ́ ń gbèsè wọn lẹ́yìn ìkà ló pọ̀ jù nínú yín ẹ̀yin gangan lè ṣe ìkà tó pọ̀ jù fún ọmọ yẹn tí yóò sì bá há ìwọ owó bàbá Mohbad fúnra rẹ̀ bàbá Mohbad gangan ọ̀tá ara rẹ̀ ni mú kí sọ̀rọ̀ kan nígbà láàrin láti yẹn wọ́n nígbà tí bàbá Mohbad fẹ́ kọ́kọ́ rìlíìsì orin wọ́n ní wọ́n pe bàbá Mohbad pé kó má rìlíìsì wọ́n ní bí ìwà gan sọ fún bàbá ọ̀pọ̀ bàbá lọ rìlíìsì orin yẹn lẹ́yìn ó nínú òun bàjẹ́ voice note ní búkì sẹ́ẹ̀dì dọ́tún ọ̀sọ̀ yìí ó nínú òun gan bàjẹ́ fún orin yẹn bàbá gangan ní lọ́wọ́ ó dì sẹ́rù tọ́ba wọn bá bàbá wí ẹ máa ní ṣe bóun ló lọ́mọ kò dáa ẹ ti bà justice jẹ́ ẹ ti bà nǹkan jẹ́ gbogbo yín ní kẹ́ẹ̀dọ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ fún ìdàrí jẹ́ ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run àbí oníkálukú lè torí bọ́lẹ̀ sí dénìsì látọdún mélòó sọdún mélòó ọmọ ọlọ́mọ ń jẹrà mọ́bi tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ẹ̀yin dẹ̀ mọ̀ tó torí pé tẹ́ bá ti lè lẹ̀ mẹ́rin yẹn lọ́dọ̀ ní fẹ́ sùn tó rẹ̀ máa léèyàn tiwa ni ní fẹ́ sùn tán ẹ wá wo bí tẹ́ ẹ tọ́jú ẹ̀ ní Ọlọ́run àbí oníkálukú yín ìwọ tó bá bú mi sọ́ra rẹ o ẹ̀sìn èso mi ní bèrè kankan tí mo fẹ́ bèrè kankan tí mo fẹ́ sọ náà nìyẹn sọ́rí ẹ má bínú.
Sísá tẹ́lẹ̀
ẹ ṣe gan-an.
bẹ́ẹ̀ rí bàbá àpàṣẹ gbé lórí bàbá. Ẹ mọ̀ pé mo sọ̀rọ̀ ní platform yìí ní lọ́wọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ń bá bàbá dì lórí ìròbà pé dáadáa bàbá náà fẹ̀ láwọn tó máa pẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ni. Bàbá ẹ bá mọ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ sọ fún mi pé bàbá sẹ́ǹdì voice note kan sí mi pé má ṣe pé yín tí mo sọ yẹn tó bá ti pé báwọn ṣe sọ fún mi nìyẹn kọ́ lọ́wọ́ á ṣèdájọ́ láàrin èmi àtò. Meanwhile ẹ̀yin lẹ sọ gbogbo nǹkan yìí fún mi mi ò sákàn yìí rí ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ rí mi rí èmi kàn fún yín ní advice ni.
Bossman, please send your request. Bossman, send your request, please.
Báyìí ni kẹ́ ẹ ṣe sọ eléyìí báyìí ni kẹ́ ẹ ṣe sọ eléyìí. Even after voice note yẹn sí mi again tí mo wá ń go through àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tá a ti jọ sọ mo wá wò ká sí pé mo ti bá bàbá yìí sọ̀rọ̀ tó báyìí ó dẹ̀ mo wá kó sínú gbogbo wàhálà tó pọ̀ tó báyìí dàtúrísì pé nǹkan kan wà nínú bàbá yìí gangan tí ó hàn sí anybody.
Joseph Alọ́ba mọ kú tó pa ọmọ ẹ̀.
Mo sọ fún wọn nípa GoFundMe and he made a confession to me about GoFundMe. Mo dẹ̀ sọ fún wọn mo ní look come here. Ó bà ní kèéjì ìbàjẹ́. In the next kìíní tẹ̀ bá fẹ́ wá ta ẹ jẹ́ kó yé.
Arifa, please bring Bossman back, please.
Ẹ jẹ́ kó yé public pé ẹ máa ṣe accountability fún wọn o. Between man and God, bàbá ní máìlì àti ṣe òdodo. Bàbá ní ẹ̀mí láti ṣe òdodo. He is ready to say the truth. But within 2-3 days mi ò mọ̀ nǹkan tó transpire. Ìgbà tí bàbá máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ ṣó láti kàtí ni mo kàn gbọ́ mo wá wò pé kí ni nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ báyìí wọ̀ lọ ọ̀ṣánú wa bẹ̀. Ìyẹn tẹ̀lé kó yé ó tẹ̀lé kí yẹn jẹ́ kó yé wa pé lóòótọ́ bàbá ti tọwọ́ bọ̀ṣọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ kan wọ́n ti tọwọ́ bàbá bọ̀ wá sí tẹ̀lé pé tó o bá ti ṣe kọjá bá a ṣe fẹ́ kó o ṣe wàá bá tiẹ̀ ta. Meanwhile kò tó tuntun lábẹ́ ọ̀run wọn say the truth jẹ́ kó dúró jí èṣù.
Let them be ashamed.
Ẹ̀nà say your truth.
Ẹ̀gbọ́n sà, ẹ̀rí owó tó wà nínú GoFundMe sà. Owó tó wà nínú GoFundMe. Ṣé rí láti ní àti October, November, December, wọn fún Joseph Alọ́ba lọ́wọ́ mọ́, ọ̀dọ̀ mi wá ló wà. Bó ti yẹ pé Joseph Alọ́ba mi wá ti sẹ́ndì àwọn owó kan sí bàbá. Bàbá ń béèrè owó, ẹ̀rí pé mo sọ nígbà kan pé dá mi, ẹ béèrè wọn lọ́wọ́ mi wá ọ̀dọ̀ bàbá ní ojú bàbá gan complain nínú mi. Tó ń complain pé kò sówó kankan lẹ́nu. Ó pe mí wá títí mí wá ọ̀dà wọn náà, kò fún bàbá yẹn lówó. Tó fi wá di bẹ́ẹ̀ ń gbé accountability wèrè jáde. Ṣé owó tó wà nínú access gbogbo ẹ̀ ní mi wá mọ̀? Òun náà kó sínú GoFundMe yẹn ó kó lọ ní. Wọ́n jọ ṣe ní 50-50. Ìwọ náà máa ná ìwọ náà. Ṣé nígbà tí Bukky sọ pé ó máa expose wọn pé kán gbé accountability jáde? Ẹ rí i pé bàbá fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ táyà, ẹ rí i pé ìgbà tó bèèrè pé kẹ̀rí mọ́ pè yín àbí? Bàbá ní yes. Ókè kí lẹ́jọ́ sọ kẹ̀, ó ní àwọn òjọ́sọ kankan. Ó ní ẹsẹ̀ kí ló tẹ̀ rìkọ́ọ̀dù ẹ̀? Ó ní òun ò rò pé ìgbà tó ń rí pé kò ń tó sọ, òun kò ní ìtumọ̀. Nǹkan tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ pé òun rí pé òun rìkọ́ọ̀dù tàbí tó wà náà. Ó wá ní kí bàbá sẹ́ndì ẹ̀ sọ. Bàbá yẹn wá jú pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ pé kò ní kíní pé ó ní fi jáde tó fi ní tí ìbá ṣe pé pàǹkì ti wà láàrin wọn. Báwo ló ṣe máa sọ yẹn? Olófin ló máa expose wọn. Owó yẹn owó wà láàrin wọn náà. Tí Bukky fi ní ó mọ̀ wípé wọ́n ti ṣe ìkà nínú owó yẹn. Ṣùgbọ́n àwọn owó tẹ̀ ń wò yìí wọ́n ti gba owó yẹn tán wọ́n àná lórí nǹkan kan. Ọ̀dọ́ bá ti máa débi ọ̀rọ̀ olówó dé àti tó fi Bukky Joseph Alọ́ba. Bàbá Mohbad máa rọ̀ ní wò bí ẹni tó tó ẹsẹ̀ jókòó tó tẹ́kàn rẹ̀ ti rọ wọ̀jọ̀ ó máa rọ ní. Kò ní lè ó ní ìjọba fi Bukky ẹ̀ náà fi ní pé kán gbé jáde ńgbà yẹn ká gbé jáde lẹ́ẹ̀kan mí wá bọ́ta ńgbà náà ó ṣe pé fẹ́ni tó bá sọ pé bàbá Mohbad ṣe kinní kan wọ́n ní 2 million lẹ́sẹ̀ ní tẹ̀fín lọ sẹ́yìn ẹni rọlẹ̀ pápá ẹ̀ sẹ́yìn. Eléyìí tí wọ́n gbé fún ilé èkó náà tẹ́ padà ń fi fọ́tò rẹ̀ hàn wọ́n ní ibò lélẹ̀ ṣe ní pàtẹ́ máa Gurexy lóbi ló kàn ní kí n gbọ́ kí n kò jẹ́ wọ́n lè ṣe wọ́n ti sọ Gurexy ló kàn ní kí n tọ́ Gurexy ló kàn ní tó kàn gbé fún mi náà ní pé kí n ṣe mi ìmọ̀ tó bó ṣe máa rí nù. Àwọn tó dáa ju àwọn tẹ́ gbé sínú ilé lọ àwọn ọmọlẹ́ra gbígbẹ ẹlẹ́sẹ̀ gbígbẹ lẹ́ẹ̀kẹ́ gbígbẹ ẹ̀fù òkò dídó okó dídó gbogbo tí wọ́n máa ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀fù tó ṣe tó lẹ̀ máa ń gà sọ́lọ́ kiri ni ẹ̀ máa ń gbóbìnrin kiri ọmọ yín kú ẹ̀ ń ṣe flafla ọmọ yín kú ẹ̀ ń ṣe pàràpàpà ẹ̀ ń ṣe gèlègèlè Gurexy ìdájọ́ lọ́rùn ló délé lórí tiẹ̀ oró mọ̀bí tó ti wá Mr. Ibu ìdájọ́ lọ́rùn bẹ̀ lórí ẹ̀ torí ìtò tí kékeré sí ló tí ló sì máa ní pàtó
orí ìgbésẹ̀ ló máa padà dọ̀gbẹ̀yìn ayé ẹ̀.
Wọ́n rí wá nìyẹn bó ṣe rí àwọn náà wá lo opportunity pé jòsí gangan ìṣe àgbáyàwó gàìmọ́ tó sún ọ̀lọ́ náà wọ́n wá jọ lora wọn àwọn náà wá mú mọ́lẹ̀ síbẹ̀ ìgbà tí wọ́n mú lọ sí police station jò ní báwo lẹni tó bá ní sẹ́ǹsì máa sọ ó lò ló fi passport ló sílẹ̀ fi ṣe kinní fún bàbá Mohbad ní police station kọ́mọ́ bá gbé ṣé ìwọ tó travel yìí ló fẹ́ fi passport ẹ̀ sílẹ̀ fún yàn pé kọ́mọ́ bá arrest bàbá Mohbad kúrò jáde lọ ìgbà tó lọ Ghana kí ló tí wọ́n stop ẹ̀ ẹ máa fi òṣì kúkú wá yẹn lọ́wọ́ ẹ máa tẹ̀sán ìgbésí ayé ẹ̀ wọ́n ní wọ́n ti sọ̀rọ̀ àti ìsìn bàbá Mohbad ẹnìyẹn kò gbọ́ àwọn èèyàn wọ́n gbàgbé nǹkan tí àbúrò yín obìnrin sọ ó ní àwọn làwọn ní sí àgbẹ̀yìn nínú ayé rẹ̀ bàbá Mohbad tó yẹ pé everybody bá ti bẹ́ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ó mú gbogbo ẹbí yóò dà wọ́n náà ó fara àkàṣẹ bí ó mú àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀wọ̀n ní tó parí ìjà yín ó gbé wọn sétò ní tó bá parí ìjà pẹ̀lú àwọn ọmọ èdè máa pa wọ́n wá bọ́ta wà máa pìrìtẹ́ẹ̀lì fún wa wà á mú ìyàwó ẹ̀ wá yí ẹ̀yẹ everybody níta wà máa pìrìtẹ́ẹ̀lì torí wípé ó wà gírí ló fẹ́ kó jẹ́wọ́ nìkan ṣoṣo ìwọ nìkan ṣoṣo ẹwáyé nìkan ló ń ṣe yín kò sẹ́nì kankan tó ń ṣe yín ẹ̀yin lẹ̀ ń ṣera yín ẹ̀yin dandan lẹ̀ ń ṣera yín ọlọ́run adẹ̀ bí yín léèrè ẹ máa gbádùn ẹ má tó expose yòókù kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ti dìlé nǹkan ti bàjẹ́ nǹkan ti bàjẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ yìí ó ti bàjẹ́.
nǹkan ti fọ́ lójú ọlọ́run ó ti fọ́ lójú ó ti fọ́ ojú pọ̀ àbí kọ́ lọ́mbà wa tó ṣe
Sherry sir ó jọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀ kò tí ì fọ́ lójú no you see Yorufabi is doing his best other people are doing their best as well she understand the only thing we fẹ́ bẹ̀ everybody ni pé let us stand by the truth no matter what the situation is let us stand by the truth. Is it Spicy Gist or what she called? She came to Becky's platform the other day and said to me that Baba Mohbad will start stopping everybody fighting on this case legally. They will start stopping us legally. Bossman, please, Bossman will send his request. I don't see him yet. Maybe, he's trying to search for something. And at the end of the day, I'm coming. At the end of the day, the problem here is this. Hold on. The problem here is this. If people fighting for justice being stopped legally from that same camp, ìgbà yẹn la tó lè sọ wípé something is wrong somewhere. She understand. So as it is, I still stand in the position of policing. You understand? But tí wọ́n bá ti gbé ìgbésẹ̀ láti máa stop àwọn èèyàn legally from fighting for this justice. Wọ́n ṣe tí wọ́n ní wọ́n ro mental health public whatsoever everybody ṣe wọ́n ro mental health the public yìí. You understand? So this is how it is. This is it.
Àwọn spicy gist ò ní sí spicy anti-justice ni òun náà èèyàn bí yọ̀ọ̀kì lòun náà ẹ̀nà ṣé anti-justice ló máa sọ pé nìkan máa àwọn ọ̀yà ọ̀rọ̀ wọn ó kàn fún ata ni two-face ni wọ́n.
Please let me speak.
They're not JJ. All those songs, Jamata, ọwọ́ ọlú ni oyè ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ka amúkọ̀ àwọn yóò tún bẹ̀ ara.
All right, you, let me hear from you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Good evening. Good morning, everyone. What I want to say is that, in fact, that was the main reason I came up. Legally, they are trying to stop people for fighting for justice. And what about if they stop people fighting for justice? Are we going to stop? Yes or no, Arifa? Are you going to stop? I have a reason of answering yes or no because I want to proceed further.
What is the question? Come again.
Yeah, I said legally. They are now trying to stop people. As in trying to stop people to fight for justice. Legally now. If now they are trying to stop us fighting for justice, are you going to stop Arifa if it comes to your own hands too?
You cannot answer that question. Now, what a stupid question.
The funniest part is,
good afternoon, everybody, Jerry.
I did not have any agreement with anybody when coming into justice.
So you would choose to stop or not to stay.
That is why now the public needs lawyer.
So tomati mu ṣẹ́yìn máa dáwó fún àbínú yín máa dùn kọ́mọ náà máa lọ sí police station every time. Ẹ̀yin náà lè máa fi ṣe ẹ̀yẹ pé ẹlẹ́wọ̀n ni.
I am telling you, we all need lawyer that will stand for the public.
But I'm sorry, I'm very sorry. This NGO, your NGO, don't they have lawyer?
Your NGO has lawyers, and we don't say one lawyer. You were at the press conference.
Let me help Perkins, please. We had a public lawyer, what do they call Bankole and Smith Abi through that foundation. Is it not the same Baba people that fought against this public lawyer from representing the public? Do you know why they are stopping the public from having lawyer? It's because these people do not want the public to get justice. The public needs, we have lawyer, public has a lawyer. The family decided not to allow the public lawyer to make an appearance in the coroner inquest. Ask yourself why.
Thank you very much, sir.
Sister Penny, lawyer Penny, ambassador, we're doing your first thing.
Yeah,
so ambassador, we're doing your lawyer to what's the
I want to pay, only let us have a by then. So we are already paid. So our express is corona request. So that's it. No, but document yẹn jáde ní court wọ́n ti lọ wọ́n sẹ́ndì gbogbo fídíò gbàtàn lọ sí mi gbàtàn débẹ̀ bó ṣe ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ wọ́n sẹ́ndì sí mi àjọjọ ní ọ̀pọ̀ òṣèlú but court ló kù òun náà ló kù ṣọ̀gbọ́n tó ṣe kán fẹ́ lò public tó fẹ́ fi mọ gbogbo nǹkan tó ti ṣe sẹ́yìn wá àwọn witness wọn ti pè wá ní wọ́n lọ bá gbogbo ẹ̀ jáde so ẹ jẹ́ ká wo nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ ní corona tó bá jẹ́ kí wọ́n lè bá wa ṣe é tó wọ́n bá lè bá wa ṣe é wò ló tẹ̀ wọ́n dá mi that's it.
And again, the reason why I raised up that issue was because I had some information. We say those people who are not for Baba, once they come to Corona inquest, there are some petition awaiting. They're going to pick them up. They're going to pick us up that we are anti-justice against Baba. It's only when the family to Baba that he has the right to come for the Corona inquest. Yes.
And then there's already to refund public money now.
Immediately in a community local gaming, you can do local gaming because you only need a back out. That is the reason, one main reason to want to take to let me just open up and sell all this house. So we are ready, there's no problem.
Well,
let's
wait and see. Whatsoever
is that person that was
making,
that was low?
Let's wait and see.
Please let's power tap. Let's like. Let's press like. Thank you.
And see. But the point here is this: the truth still remains the truth. Justice for Mohbad is what the whole world is seeking for. Not only one person is asking for this. It is the whole world that is asking for justice for Mohbad. Not only one person. If somebody is sitting somewhere and doing everything possible, make sure people's efforts accumulate. No problem. Thank you very much. Bossman, please send in your request. That is why we are here. We are here to let the world know. Be saying Capone. Be saying Capone. Be saying Capone. Baba has good intention. Àwọn kan náà padà wọ́n wá ṣe nǹkan tí ò ní jù. Gbogbo àwọn tó bá dẹ̀ dínú náà fẹ́ kó justice fún ìlú. Ó kù wọ́n pọ̀ lọ́rùn. Ó kù wọ́n pọ̀ lọ́rùn. But the funniest part of everything is ẹ jẹ́ ká máa wo àbí ẹni tó máa kú lọ́la o. Ibi tí mo bá jùlọ ẹni pọ̀ jù ló lọ sílẹ̀ o.
Ẹ̀gbọ́n ọdún màá sọ máa ní wọ́n pa ọmọ rẹ̀ wọ́n fẹ́ bá tiẹ̀ jù.
Ìdán wà nínú mi nìyẹn fẹ́ kí n.
Wọ́n pa lọ́mọ tán wọ́n ti fẹ́ bá orúkọ tiẹ̀ gan.
You understand? Mobile, I saw your comments. Arifa, are you afraid of petition? You see one funny thing about life is this. If they went
they petition you now, are they going to pay? Are they not going to be the same person to come against you that you're asking for money online?
So the only way they can go is legally. Let them go any length legally against Arifa. In as much, the skeleton in the home. You understand? I don't have anything against anybody. Throughout my show here, there's no implicating word. Let them bring out anything they have against Arifa. It started. The body vengeance is scream. We don't scream. We go now. Shame man. Of course I know. You understand? Gbogbo àwọn tó wà ní comment section ẹ̀ tó ń gbàdúrà àdúrà tó máa jẹ́ tí wọ́n jẹ́ ti gbogbo ẹbí wọn. This is it. This is vengeance platform. Come on. I knew everything. But nǹkan téèyàn bá ti jù lọ, èèyàn ti jù lọ ni. This is Arifa. You are all looking at Arifa all around the world. Vengeance is faceless. So I don't deal with fools. The people supporting him, they are nothing but like him. You understand? They are birds of the same feather. Báwo lẹ ń tó da ojú ẹ̀mú lẹ́nu tó bá lè ṣẹ́gbẹ́ ọmọ àtìmọ̀? Why will I be dealing with somebody like vengeance? Who is possible tomorrow? Vengeance will need my help, and I will render it so you will get it. You understand? So, not somebody like vengeance. The mysterious person who is changing. It's a changing voice. These people are just foolish. Fully foolish. I'm saying this because you are listening to me. People are foolish. Hold on. I'm beginning. And like our dad. So, what we base on is what we base on. What we want is what we want. We want injustice, not selective justice. Because we are not prepared to be biased. That is why I tell you it's solemnly, and that is why I keep saying it. We are not friends to Baba Mohbad. Why? Because we don't want selective justice. We are not prepared to be biased at any length. We want the right justice to be set. If a guy is innocent, they should set him free. They should set him free. If a guy is innocent, they should set him free. But mind you, people go back and check. Immediately they find out that no matter how they want to unravel the cause of Mohbad's death, no matter how they want to unravel the Mohbad's death, take it or leave it, Asiri will be affected, Darusha will be affected. The two things that those two people belong to start anti-panky games here and there. Anti-panky games here and there. You understand? Anti-panky games here and there. I said it. I'm loyal to Mohbad, not to Baba Mohbad. I am loyal to Mohbad, not to Baba. Why? Because you want to know what Baba Mohbad now, and anybody responsible should go down. They are shouting Wumi, Wumi, Wumi. Adura is in the house, of course. No matter how we drag Wumi, fear Wumi, you must drag Adura and fear Adura as well. There is no doubt about it. Baba once came out and said, if my mother is involved, let her go down. For this is the same father who came to kill Ejiojo and said, Bami no more new, give me no more now, and then you won't be Abiyamo Oloma ti ọmọ ẹ̀ sí freedom and keep tipa tẹ̀lé lẹ́yìn. Ebi ni mo bí, which means I can't pray for him to die. He is my son. I've lost one. Do you expect me to lose another one? Common sense demands. Common sense. You don't need to be too philosophical to know some certain things. Mama Mohbad will never pray for you to drag the issue to the point of Darusha going down. What happened to the issue of environment law? This boy started Corona cause inside the witness box, saying sort of things against Baba Mohbad. The lawyer was there, no objection, nothing. I'm always at the Corona inquest. Even when Darusha is saying something that is not, his lawyer felt he should not. The man stood up. Objection, my lord, even that is stand up. My client is not supposed to answer this kind of question. The judge, the magistrate will say, he has already answered. He has already answered. He has already answered. And according to Boki Jesse and other lawyers, you understand, take it or leave it. Whatever they wrap up at that Corona inquest is what they are taking to any court. And if they are not saying the truth, whatever they present before the judge is what is going to work on. The court might not give room for investigation now because you must have wrapped up the investigation before you bring it to the normal court. Police is doing their investigation. Corona inquest has done enough of investigation. That is why they conclude and bring everything to the court. Now, at the end of the day, over a year, going to 2 years, Corona inquest, there is no direction. Ẹni tá a bá sọ fún tó bá gbọ́, ẹni tá a bá sọ fún tó bá gbà, kí gbogbo wa lè rere jẹ. Kí gbogbo wa pátá ká lè rere jẹ. You understand? Ká lè rere jẹ ni. Because if we keep hiding the truth, we keep hiding the truth. Why? Because I don't want to offend this one. I want to be a friend to this one. I don't want this one to drag me, and I don't want to abuse this one. At the end of the day, what Golden Sea said is the final truth. That late boy inside that mall will judge all of us. All of us involved in this case. All of us involved in this case. That boy laying down in the mall will judge us.
When I said Bossman should ask for forgiveness, you think I do not know what I was saying?
Not Bossman alone, no Perkins. All of us involved in this movement. Either we do wrong or we did right. Mohbad will judge all of us.
You know it not. Oh no.
You understand? There are many people that have not hosts. The game they are playing under the ground are even worse than their hosts. Gurexy no be host now. Some people in the comment section are saying only the host. No, Gurexy no be host. For the part where Gurexy don't play for this movement, now they go so. Mr. Muiwa no be host now. You know the games where they play behind closed doors. What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
Confirm, you don't have to be host to sabotage.
You don't need to be the host before you betray the movement. Even the hosts have lesser chance of betraying this movement. Why? Because there are some things you can't even come out to say. They will know, I didn't see back there. People are hypersensitive here. People will pick immediately. They are using those that are not hosts to even go against those that are hosts. Have you read the different chances? Above of them firing. Even know where were you when this whole issue started, he just came all of a sudden. Oh, sorry, that down. You need go shepherd. No, but I'm not giving it. Here I say, it will not work. But the point still remains the point. Senesi, Alpha brother, the fact still remains the fact. Tabako Taba saw Umapada Otsbubu Alolo.
Holy, shut up, Chief.
The dragging just started, Arifa. Now, I'm dragging me in this one. What you? It starts nothing with them. Drag Arifa in the reality. I am in your vein. I'm the blood that runs in your vein.
They will not drag you. They will not drag you. They will.
Make I drop my mind for you. Carry on.
All my good that gift Bossman were there. Appreciate I don't need any gift though. Now I can't remember. Was it last year or early this year? I can't remember which of it. I decided on my own to go to Olorede's platform. I know that the platform does not favor me. There are more of the lovers of West Coast up there. You know, there's something that actually happens on this TikTok that you like it or not, it's the truth. We have a lot of uneducated people out there. People, because you have everyone they have a friend. I mean, they have hosts, a particular host that they actually fall in love with, and they don't want to care. They don't care if the host is right or wrong. They want blindly. They're going to support the person. And you know how long we actually fought over the issue of spending money, where people do not even know the cogent and the real issue that happened. They're all back. Everyone around here. They're backing Westo. Despite the fact that they did not know. And I keep saying something. Before I say anything, I want to be on the same platform with Westo. And I remember that we went to Kenya Mologo's platform one day, and they said, oh, they don't want to talk, they don't want to speak with a masquerade, they want Bossman to unmask. But Westo came to me and get all these things. He came to speak with the masquerade.
Fele is masquerade. They are talking about the Fele. And Arifa, you remember Arifa now, it's Fele now. That's it.
Yeah. So, you know, and I also went to Olorede's platform the other day. They came to attack me there. Me that came up there, I know the reason why I came up there. And, you know, there's one man there that came there, and some people up there saw what I was saying. They said, I really want to make more about the person because that time they were talking about, is it JK International and all stuff like that. And I said that, okay, well, the topic that you guys are talking today is different from what I came up to say, because let me just come down and then let me talk about something else. I will come another day when you guys are talking about this. Yes, they read my comment section. They read my comment in the comment section, and they said I should come. So I should talk. I said, are you sure I should talk? Because whatever I'm going to say is going to advise you. You go to the way from whatever you guys are talking about, because I am here to talk about this. The thing is, the truth is this.
If you want to talk, some do not want to listen to you because they're not your favorite, and I don't give a shit about them. Right? That some of these things are the things that supposed to have come don't matter like no. Like house rabbit. I mean, what they call you for. People do not know. I mean, a generation that company must say. Waiting. Because I was like, nobody was aware of the money they got from me. And we also knew alike. So, with the letter that Odumosu wrote, GoFundMe has not released the GoFundMe to you people. We never knew that they've already started touching the GoFundMe. And okay, why? If we have money in the GoFundMe and they use the money, so why are people donating money into the account? Myself, people do not know the problem that is here. When we try to solve the problem, then here comes the issue. I have my reason when Bukidese was saying that the Muslim must know. People do not know the game that's been played behind it. And I told Baba Mohbad, when you are ready to get yourself out of this equation, you will be the one to get yourself out of this equation because we have people that's going to help you out until you are ready to help yourself. Arifa, let me tell you something today. Do you know how much Baba Mohbad is making? I know 4 people that give Baba Mohbad millions. Millions. Bossman, go buy your own so that you get millions. That he's getting from this, whatever. Every month, at least one of these 4 people getting money. Now let me break this thing down. Do you know the first PA that Baba Mohbad got? Don't go cut your head, only Arifa, and the way they shake the head. A blessing. You need to settle whatever arrangement you have with her so that you guys can come together and some information that she will share it with you. That was back then. I got an information that PA was there with Blessing, and the police that came to exhume the body told them, take pictures of this body. They have pictures with them till date. But Baba Mohbad and Blessing, they've not spoken. That is, they are speaking behind me, but according to my knowledge, they are not speaking. Maybe they started speaking maybe 2 months ago. Upon saying they monitor Baba Mohbad, the next thing they say they have not spoken. Now, why would you want to settle? Why wouldn't you want to settle the way between you and your daughter? Especially when you hear that time on when we start back from Arista, Ojoro Donde right from the beginning of the exhumation of Mohbad. That I've been talking about that Ojoro Donde. All this time, I was screaming on my platform, and I was speaking the truth until when you came and said that no, I shouldn't talk about that. Then I later found out that PA guy and Blessing, they told them to take picture of the body of Mohbad when they were exhuming the body. They actually called them. Now, that PA of Baba Mohbad went with pictures and went with Baba Mohbad's money. At least. If it's not up to $1 million or over $1 million. I told them that when I first gave Baba Mohbad, I said, there is someone in your house, especially your PA, and they are using your EPA to get information from you that was being planted there. Your PA has nobody, because your PA was also talking to a lot of people that you're supposed to be talking to. And I said, there's a particular money that was sent to you in millions. The guy did not let the money to reach you. So, Miwa brought Baba Mohbad on the phone and repeated the same thing. They thought I was lying to them. They went to go and bring Gurexy. I met that Bossman alone, Jerry, running. So Gurexy was there. That's why I said sometimes I want to talk. I always said, all this I'm saying, I said I want to say it in front of Baba Mohbad and Miwa. Even in front of Gurexy. I've been screaming this since last night because I don't want the situation that I will say something. Me, I don't want to talk. I will already. I don't want the situation that I will say something and they will now go to their own platform and be saying I don't want to talk about Bossman. And that's exactly what Westo has been doing all this while. Westo cannot stand with me on the same block like this, be telling me about the story of spending.
Westo will not reply you and
all this stuff I was bringing out. We felt shock Westo. And I know the way out. On TikTok, on social media, there's a way you talk, you fight. It's not. There's a time to fight. There's a fight to just go and relax. I'm very sure that you too will be sure that I have all these evidence. You never knew that Mob came. And I've been asking him to come and engage, and he was not ready to engage. So I have to throw everything out. So I want to move on with the away from raw spending. So at the same time, I'm also sending Baba Mohbad, Miwa, and Gurexy. And I say Gurexy is not even in the picture. It is Miwa and Baba Mohbad. You know, I said after you went to Create Radio, and they said to you that I said me not to talk about it, and I said okay, no problem about it. But the thing is this. By the time you wanted to talk, people are going to be the one to stop you from talking because they're not ready to listen. So why should I say anything? Why? You want me to talk, and I want to talk. Go. I put up there. Some people on our Monorebi platform. You don't want to listen to Bossman. So why do you want me to talk?
Because you be home.
So there is time for everything. Me that I'm saying that I know when I want to talk. I know when I don't want to talk. But you won't, because you want to hear me now. Now you want to hear me and you want to force Bossman to talk. So why is it that it's today that you want to force me to talk? So back to the story on Grant.
All of you came for royalty.
Mr. Joseph is right here.
Came for royalty.
He's also a witness. We got access again. Let us settle the rift between Baba Mohbad and Blessing. And if I said this on your platform, Baba Mohbad is being shared. Not a new, the another justice seeker. And we got Pastor Joseph, Baba Mohbad lecturer, classmate, a professor that with the school theological that Baba Mohbad went to. Kaba was set to mediate between him and Blessing. So we thought, okay, Baba Mohbad, myself and this justice seeker went to Baba Mohbad. Baba Mohbad knows this person very well. Baba any alone sorrow. Baba Mohbad gave him Arabian. You know that whoever's tried to settle between him and his daughter. Bye, my Jesse. Come on, man. He actually hung up on me. For the first time, he hung up. But that AP is so deep that look at this man that we are busy here fight looking for justice for you. So you don't want to settle between the fight between yourself and your daughter. So how are we going to move forward? That was on one side. The first week of December, myself, Comrade Mosei, Davis. This is what sparked everything, that scattered everything. I said, the whole justice for Mohbad is in disarray. How can our home be divided and we're saying that we're looking for justice for Mohbad? Baba Mohbad is in the right place to settle all this rift between all the hosts. There are some hosts that are dragging Baba Mohbad.
Now he comes back on the body.
You all know the reason why we are the people attacking Baba Mohbad.
Now he comes back on the body.
can settle with hold on. I guess my network is all right. So it's gonna be back. So I said that can you settle this rift, because a house that is divided against itself can never stand. It can never stand. The reason why we are distracted is because we are now raising and fighting against ourselves. Baba, if you settle with the people like the Papariano people, you are going to settle with a lot of people. And I said, sometimes I don't go to Papariano. Me, I don't like the way he talks. I find it that maybe he's rude, so I don't go there. He has been rude to me before, way back in January last year, so I stopped. But early this year, he came, we both co-hosted, and then everything, we scratched everything. But then I don't go to his platform, doesn't mean that I don't go to the comment section there. But this guy spilled the truth. And I go back to Nura, this guy is spilling the truth. Now that has to. Can we resolve? Now listen, pay attention to this. Can we resolve the crack in this justice for Mohbad? Bankole and Smith, they are for the public and they're also for justice for Mohbad. Two heads are better than one. Can we all work together? The three lawyers that we have, the more the merrier. Baba Mohbad spoke very well. Davis was there. Then Comrade now brought the issue of the accountability. Baba Mohbad was honest. He said it remains 50,000 naira in the access account. We were all shocked. That was how we got to know about the GoFundMe. We got to know about money don't go, finished. Instantly, I don't know if I was the one who called Mommy Lighton or Mommy Lighton called me. And I told Mommy Lighton, they touched the money and the GoFundMe. So before I could come out, Google is a cookie. What are you basic time? Now, with that conversation again, Mama should also phone Baba Mohbad knew. Because the last conversation, what led to the conversation, what ended the conversation that day was that Comrade said, you will need to do accountability on your account and let the public share know that only so that they will stop calling you tips. Baba was like, okay, I was going to reach out to Miwa. The moment Baba Mohbad reached out to Miwa told Baba Mohbad said, Baba Mohbad was ready for it. According to our call that very day, he was ready with Bankole and Smith. In fact, he spoke well of Bankole and Smith. In fact, he said Bankole and Smith and Sanchitu, they work together. And I know that they used to work together. But the people on the social media, they know, especially the Bukidese caucus, they don't want people to know about all those things. Now, before we got to know, how Bukidese got to know that we spoke with Baba Mohbad, we did not know. By the book is the best, they dragged Bankole and Smith. Thinking it was Bankole and Smith that went to Baba. It was not Bankole and Smith that went to Baba. It was me, myself, Comrade Mose, and J Blinks. That's when you hear those Jock Daddy and the Bayo Billions screaming, shouting everywhere that day. I was like, why are you guys killing my name for? It's not Bankole and Smith that told Baba Mohbad to come and sign. No, there's nothing like that. We're saying that why can't Bankole and Smith and every one of these people, I said, if you're ready to work with Bankole and Smith, we're just giving solutions. Into this justice for Mohbad, Corona Inquest was shut down for 3 months. The magistrate and Bankole and Smith, they are fighting. And we are the grass, we are suffering. We don't know when they're going to open back the Corona Inquest. So why can't we just settle this out of court and let everyone move on? I personally did my own personal investigation about Bankole and Smith. They are for justice. Bukky Jesse, through Miwa, they don't want Bankole and Smith. We now went to Mr. Miwa. Baba Mohbad has told Mr. Miwa. So myself, the three of us again went to Mr. Miwa again. We spoke for 3 hours. Even until when Miwa got his place of signing today, so we paused. We will continue the next day. For another 4 hours again, we're arguing over this issue. Miwa said something. If you will allow Bankole and Smith to come, well, how will Baba tell his supporters? Who has Baba supporters? The Bukky Jesse supporters and the Young Daddy. So we're like, so because of these people, you cannot do what is right. If you are not, you don't want, it was because of that. It was because of, I said, I'm not, I was only giving my own suggestion that let us resolve all this thing that is happening. And they were like, no, they're not ready to do that. And they went to go and table all this to Bukky Jesse. What did he do? He started dragging Bankole and Smith. They started dragging me again. So the moment we get up by the GoFundMe was done, I reached out to people that I needed to reach out to. And that was when Bukky Jesse came out and started talking about what she was talking about. I did not hide that. I came out instantly. The moment we get to know about all this is. And about the phone forensic. The phone forensic, when they said mobile phone was misplaced sometime, we have an information and then we decided to do the IEMER number of mobile phone. This is a problem that I have with MIWA. Pay attention to this. But this is what really got me hungry about MIWA. This one I want to talk about is what got me hungry about MIWA. In July last year, when there was a issue going on the other platform, same with me, we got an intel that a phone was stolen from Baba Mohbad's house. That Wumi claimed that she wanted to go and carry Liam to go and visit Mohbad, and in the process, the phone was taken or maybe stolen or whatever. She tried to retrieve the phone, That phone was actually the real number of Mohbad, the real phone of Mohbad. When police wanted to arrest the Wumi and all that, they requested for Mohbad's phone. They only gave the police one phone. They did not give them the other phone. Inside the other phone is where information is. Arifa, your attention is you're being distracted, right? Inside the second phone, Congo, is where information is. They have the reason why they did not return that phone. They did not give police that phone. So we got an investigation. We got access to the phone. All right. As I'm talking to you, I have the IEMER of that phone, the little information of that phone since July last year. So when I got all these things, at that time, after NMS, I was in good contact with the woman on Bukky Jesse's platform that bought car for Baba Mohbad. She too was doing investigation regarding the NMS lab and all stuff like that. So me and her, we started working together. So due to that, I decided to share that information of the forensic of the mobile phone to that yes, I have done this. Now, let us use expertise. Now, this is the IMER, this is the phone number of Mohbad that they did not give to the police. Before Bukky Jesse started talking about this, about the stolen Baba Mohbad's phone, I want him on 2-3 months, which I have told the legal team. You can ask Odumosu, he's told them my witness on this. So I gave that information to Odumosu. I also gave it to that woman. That woman that calling to Bukky Jesse's show when they were dragging Odumosu. She's a Yoruba girl. Her name is Ibuku. That woman that talks in America, like American, she's an American. Her Yoruba name is Ibuku. She was one who bought car for Baba Mohbad, and she's the same person that borrowed Baba Mohbad, the Justice for Mobile, 5 million naira. And a woman was also on Bukky Jesse that also, I don't know if she borrowed or loaned or dashed the movement 1 million naira at that time when they went to bring Sashitu, making 6 million. So, and at the time they were to retain Shitu, it was the 5 million that was loaned by that woman that they used to sustain Sashitu, to retain him. Pay in, yes. So that is on that part. When they were doing the accountability, I'm only aware of 5 million. I don't know where 5 million to 10 million in their own accountability that the woman borrowed them. You see, there's a lot of mago and some things that I don't really understand and all those things. And I was actually waiting for the day. That's why I was asking them to come with their accountability. And I'm challenging everyone of them. The Baba Mohbad had a son. This is Bossman talking. Carry your son. Let them sue Bossman. I have, whenever I was telling Mr. River, I hope you are keeping receipt of all this money that you guys are spending. Because the public will ask and the truth will be like, because are you keeping receipts of all these things? Imagine, only for me to be hearing that the critical thinkers, the Mr. River being forensic fool. When has the critical thinkers come to expertise? Check their own critical thinkers in happened since July last year. Now, Mr. Miwa, you carry this information to give the critical thinkers because you do not want to touch money in the GoFundMe. Why do you raise money in the GoFundMe? Why do we raise money in the access account? Why do you have to give this information to the critical thinkers? So when you're supposed to do it professionally, well, I still have it here. I am even tired of it. Anybody that wants to help out, I am ready to give it to anybody because me, I am really getting exhausted over these things. They did not do jack shit regarding to that information that I gave to them. When they have access to all these things, that was way back before Bukky Jesse even come to talk about the story of how the phone was in place, was stolen from a young man. I 2 months before at Shisheloriye. I'm telling you, Arifa, we have given them this IMEI of mobile phone since July last year. Why did they do me? When they asked for mobile phone, why did they give them that phone? And you have been yellow decorating is sparks in Zambia. What are you guys doing? This is the vital information. And how long phone critical thinkers? Who are they? It's just like I was just wasting a waste of time. And I did not give it to me, Samira. I gave it to my Sodumosu. I'm suspecting it was that girl that bought cap for Baba Mohbad because I knew that girl does not like Odumosu because of Bukky Jesse. She told me Bob Blank, I shall not give that thing to Odumosu. And I said that, what do you mean? So I gave it to Odumosu, by Odumosu, and I gave it to her. Because she was based in America. She's based in America. And I said, okay, go get some whatever to work on that. So while we also work on our own thing locally, only for me to be hearing critical thinkers talking about that stuff. Critical thinkers, how did they get involved in all these things? So that is how this matter. And when I went to I don't know, what's his name again? Came to attack. So that is what I are saying. Bossman don't want to talk. When I want to talk, do you guys want to listen? No. Go and play on our Olorebi platform that very day. I was shown. I know the reason why I climbed up there. I know that they are not my fans and all stuff, but I have something to say. Maybe with the public of the two, and thank God that we have the level people that supported when you be by your came that way that they try to bring fracas into that place, and they were silenced by some people that I understand what I was trying to say there. So say that Bossman doesn't want to talk, but if someone wants to talk, are you ready to listen back then? And that is just whatever that is going on right now. So that's what I have to say. That's what I have to say.
Okay, Bossman. Bossman, what about the issue that happened in Abuja? Can you please talk about that one?
It seems to you are taking note. I don't have my evidence yet on that, so I can't talk about it.
No,
you don't. Like I said, I don't have my evidence. So the one I've said, that should be enough for today. And I'm tired.
Well, Bossman, thank you very much. You said a lot. You said a lot. The little
they've said that during Corona inquest, they will tell you that they will tell Shitu that whenever you want to interview him, he should not answer you. All right? So that is what they are calling right now.
Do you know?
Do you see why I keep saying that there's a lot of politics? Do you see why I said that there are a lot of politics going on behind the scene? A lot of politics. When you see that you're being dragged, know that there is something that you have that they don't want to talk about.
That is what I knew right from the beginning. You understand? When the Corona inquest resumed, Gurexy walks up to me. That very day, I don't have intention of going to the court. I was at Ibadan. I have to come back to Lagos. That same day, I came direct to Corona inquest just because I thought it would continue immediately from where it stops. Do you understand? And that very day at the inquest, Gurexy walks up to me and said, Arifa, I was there fully prepared. I went there with my tripod, all I need is with me. Gurexy walks up to me and asked me, Arifa, not even ask, he came to tell me that, Arifa, please, you will have to interview Shitu for us. I was like, I will need to interview Shitu for you. He said yes. I said okay. I just said okay. And the lady walks up to both of us where we were talking about that issue. The lady said, I thought you said I would be the one to do that. And I said to her immediately, nobody is taking your position. Just calm down. I walked out of the court and I asked myself that question. That's why. Why will you come to me to tell me I need to interview Shitu? Are you the one that has been asking me to do this all this while? I picked my phone, I called Langata. Alaye, see this. He smiled and he was like, just calm down, don't worry. You see, this politics they've been playing is not now. They've started it for a very long time ago. A very, very long time ago. They have been playing this game behind camera, here and there. But because nobody is talking about it, nobody is stopping them, that is why they have the confidence and the courage of bringing it outside. So now they are playing the game in front of you all. And you have nothing to do about it. That is their belief. Nobody has anything to do about it. Because there's the same set of people who will drag you whenever they discover you're saying the right thing. The only thing they want from you is to bow to them. Whatever you want to do, you need to seek permission from them. I don't need to. Where is West 2? They want you to seek permission on whatsoever you want to do. No, I don't need to. Arifa is a liar. Arifa is a thief. Arifa is this, Arifa is that. It doesn't do it.
They also say that I'm a thief, and I keep wondering that which money did I steal? Because it's all what I've been doing. I use my own money. I'm still spending money on justice for Mohbad. So they just
this is the most funniest part of it. Do you know how these people do walk up to the courts, walks ups and down on this case and all that negatively? But they will come out to praise themselves. They will never come out to tell you this is what we are working on the ground, underground. Why do we support underground? We support underground because they let us understand that whatever we discuss, the opposition party, they hear them and they are fast in acting than us.
Thank you for talking about the underground. Thank you for just nailing it right now about why we supported that underground thing. Now, which I've already mentioned, I quickly went up there to talk about it before now. That Gurexy brought Odumosu. Gurexy was in the caucus of anytime the legal team want to have meetings. Gurexy is always there. He used to be there. So now you have access to all this information. I don't stay with the legal team. I was never there. I was not even in the caucus. I have my own squad. I just stay in my squad. Myself, Ryan Whisper, and Comrade Musi. All right. Yes, I have access to Miwa. Baba Mohbad on his other side, I only call him whenever we find out something and we want clarity on some areas. I don't talk to him like that. All right. So now, am I in that league of brother? Hell no. But I talk to Miwa. All right. And whenever we find out, I give it to Miwa. And that's all things. That's all we do. We get into the underground. They make us to understand that whatever we do, that we say on the platform, the other team are listening, which is the truth. That's nothing but the truth. Now, Gurexy, the public, they are not seeing. When they were dragging Odumosu, I wanted to speak at that time. They were not ready to listen to me. They were saying that Odumosu must go. And they are not aware of the politics that was being played behind the scene. The reason why they were saying Odumosu must go, we wanted to talk back then. I came out to face Bukky Jesse for your phone. It was because of this Bukky Jesse I opened up my platform to talk back then. That Odumosu, you Bukky Jesse, you just said something that if Odumosu no go, you will drag Baba, you will spill everything. Odumosu no let go anywhere. All right? Odumosu no let go anywhere. That thing when you want to spill about Baba, you must spill them out. People do not understand where I was coming from that time. They did not understand the politics that's being played behind the closed door. I have my reason why I said Odumosu no they go anywhere. So that this woman can actually spill. Let's see what things she won't talk about. And then when we should not spill this thing out, then we'll not see what the public are going to say about it. At least Baba Mohbad will be free if she spill it out. But instead, you know what they did? They could not get Baba Mohbad is so in bonding that and at that time, he will be telling me, Baba, I just don't like to be recording about you or to be recording. Baba will be telling me about Bukky Jesse. Bukky Jesse, Baba. This thing that you are telling me right now, open your platform, come and say it to the public. You say, you open platform, you don't talk. And I said, if you want to get out of this bondage, or do you use your own mouth, you first talk about first. Then you will see if I'm going to come and defend you or you will not. And since this man is not able to do that, so why should I even be wasting my time? He likes the bondage that he's in already. And for the people around like Gurexy and co, people do not know that Gurexy used to have meetings with the legal team, so you have access to information. So I went after if the some information that the legal team has still they are yet to work on. Gurexy will bring it out on the platform, on his own platform on the what's the name of this guy? This guy that's in Abuja, he's in the north. What's his name again? That speaks each talk, yes. You'll be spilling. They warned him several times. When they saw that he was not listening, they yanked him. So because they yanked him off, that got him incredible. Me, I brought you. You think you can cut me off? And Bukky Jesse was not cool with that because Bukky Jesse is using that to get information from Gurexy.
Hey, Gurexy
that has been Bukky Jesse is a common primary school dropout that does not know nothing about law want to be controlling a barrister, even if Odimosu is a baby lawyer, I think it's a barrister. How can Bukky just say a common blogger, but just that's why I said this TikTok is a leveler. Imagine this Bukky just say want to be instructing a barrister on what to do or what to say. So people do not understand. Forget about Odimosu is maybe some people are saying is a Yoruba nation lawyer. Odimosu is not competent, is based in yes, that is wrong. But the kind of game that's been played behind the scene. Now let me tell you about what happened in October. When the DPP went to take spending and the nurse now charge was court. There was supposed to be a problem. Arifa, you know about this now. I'm aware that you are aware. You know about this one. Arifa, are you there? Arifa? Arifa Matigo Power. There was a communication that was supposed to do regarding against to tackle the population of the DPP that they want to take spending and the nurse on trial. What did they tell Odimosu? They said there was no money. No money there. Do you want Odimosu to be using his own teeth to be writing the application or writing letter? All right? There's no money. Every time no money. You head away just Mohbad on standstill. Till the issue that happened to Odimosu in December. Now I tell people, do you know the main reason why they asked Odimosu must go? Why? Because Karimo. Some of us do not like Karimo, or some of us do not understand the integrity of what led to Odimosu must go. When Karimo came to Justice for Mohbad, she was trying to talk. They did not allow her to speak. Maybe she was able to use a Yekudi because not the book they say, and some people lie against the Yekudi. When Yekudi was telling the truth, didn't they tell Yekudi that Yekudi is looking for Obele Gushi? When Yekudi was feeling there, all of you were against her now. You were calling her that she was working for Obele Gushi, but she was trying to stop speak. But you guys just shake her now. Now she's not talking for Justice for Mohbad. I chose that I am still going to be here. Yeah, I get thick skin though.
Yekudi gets this.
Look at what they use my eyes. Even Ayofe was one of those people that was defending Westo, that she would come into my own inbox to be attacking me. Ayofe, the Ayofe that you people know. Before we now became friends later on. So what I'm trying to say in the essence is that there are some things that happen that you people do not know. And when people want to talk, allow people to talk so that you will understand the integrity of things. Those who don't back up someone because he's your favorite host or whatever. Try to listen from both sides so you will understand all we went down that you do not know about. Arifa, when in January when I was talking deeply about spending, then you start bringing out some evidences that Westo showed you. And I told you that there are some things that you do not know. You say, Bossman, Pekis was there too, that Bossman, I do not know about this one. I said, he will never tell you about this one. He only told you whatever you need to know to manipulate you. But I was not ready to talk that time because I don't want to give Westo any breathing space because I don't want him to have any chance to go and think of what to say. I want beg the Kolojuni so that the whole world will see who is lying and I bring evidence Koloju. And for the past 1.5 years, this guy has been running away from me. And I cannot continue to hold all these things. I have to throw everything that I have out. He said that we never spoke with spending. We never send messages, spending that they sit out here. To the point that I even posted Spending's uncle's number about the chat with Comrade Mose. I brought everything that says he don't want to talk. At least we tag them, we post them, we tag them, we tag our book that said that we don't want to do all these things. We will come out with a Yekudi. Booking will be, imagine booking this that if I decide to go to backdate all the time she has been doing shows, I swear to God, I will debunk everything she has been saying so far. Which behind the closed door, I don't go meet Miwa. Miwa, you know that this girl is lying. You know she's lying. Go and debunk this woman. Woman will be so scared to debunk all these things. Yes, I don't come to the pulpit to talk about it, but I fight behind the closed door with Mr. Mira to debunk, even when Bukky doesn't debunk the K Crown and all stuff like that, and how Gurexy came out and made all the people TikTok posts to be dragging K Crown back then. All those politics. You know, yeah, I have my own fault too. Yes, of course. You can blame me too. Yes, I'm not saying that shouldn't be blamed about all this thing. But the truth is the truth. But there are sometimes that we want to talk. Are you guys ready? You put the blame on yourself. Were you ready to listen? There was a point I was being called out the justice now. You were calling me only. This was to make people to believe that we went to collect money back from spending. Did you guys believe it? Was I not dragged? So that's just the way it is. So they were saying that, and the truth is that I reasoned with the underground thing. I am not for Odumosu. People thought I was defending Odumosu, whereas because I know the integrity of the policies that's been played behind the closed door. Till date, since April last year, 2024, and now, Odumosu and Gurexy, they have not been in talking terms. Talking terms. They've not been talking. They've not been talking because of Odumosu checked Gurexy. Because of he used to talk and reveal information to people. When we wanted to bring Baba Mohbad to Berekete, they told Gurexy not to talk. It was Gurexy that went to come to Resto now. What's up? Baba Mohbad, they took monoplane. The Gurexy, this guy Baba Mohbad, Baba Mohbad should use this fight and all that. Because Gurexy that was spilling all these things now. But the instruction that was given to him was that it was meant to be a secret. It was meant to be a secret. So why did you go and be giving this information to all this instruct and the rest of? That's what happened back then. So when I wanted to talk, they were not ready to listen to me. They were tagging me, oh, is that the justice? Oh, it's not relevant. Now that you now want to talk, you now want me, Bossman, to come and talk, and you guys are listening to me, you're ready to hear me now. And I'm saying, no, I'm not ready to talk to you. And you want me to fall into your own terms? Hell no. Hell no. Olorebi was there. We went to Olorebi platform that day now, in December. So no attack me there and on. So that is just the way it is. Oh, Mary Jenny. Jenny, let me just allow you. You were talking about the underground stuff, Arifa, before I take it off from you. Let me just let you go back there.
Thank you very much, the Bossman. You see, the reason why we all support the fact of underground back then has just been talked about. Because we all believe position that are very quick in action than us. So whatever plan we have, let's just keep it and act on it behind the closed door and all that. This is the heaven and earth opportunity behind the closed door. My own question is this: Bossman, please, is it true? And I don't know how you want to put this. Is it true that a token of 10% was paid to Gurexy concerning the money paid to Barrister the SAN?
Arifa, what kind of question is that? The new Baba has come to tackle me on the PH radio that Bossman is lying and all that. Now, let me take my book. And when they were given accountability in Miwa's mouth, all of you that have the recording, go and play it. He used his own mouth to say, 9 million that was paid to shoot you. So now, I'm putting it to you. Where did the 1 million, where did it go to? Where did it go into? Where did he go into now? So how come of all 10 million is now 9 million? Why did they held on to that 1 million that is missing? Arifa, can you hear me? Yeah?
He can hear you.
I can hear you.
When he wanted to do a bossy, we start
So, but the 1 million here won't not say. Mohbad will jump again because he want to put me into dragging. You know what it is? Bossman, woman connect me mobiling. Oh, I don't be come call for me. Oh, I don't be come call them. Come like obìnrin. Only this bad people don't give me, and I was not even listening to KS radio. They repeated that thing and they just straight to me. And I called the person back. Or where? They said on KS radio. Is it still live? They tuned in so KS radio. And I tested him. Okay. I feel so, Baba Mohbad just lie against me, and I would like to face him on the channel. Bossman, don't go head to head on Baba. As I was talking that very day, you remember that I was janked up. I was being tested. Bossman, don't say things that will make because the whole world, the blooders are going to be listening, and they will just take that part and then run with it. I said, okay, don't worry, I will stop on Baba. But when he knows that he doesn't want me to do, doesn't want to go that route, he should have gone to the radio station. So am I lying or to say that I'm lying? So if he could go to the radio station, then I should be able to confront him on the radio station, and I was ready to bring that fire to the radio station there. I say, this route is where you want to go. Those who push you to come out the Bossman, I hope they are ready for what's going to come out of my mouth. You remember, if we go and play that thing back, you will hear that they were saying, Bossman, I'm a sexual behind the scene. Which they really said to us behind the scene. Yeah, but I don't know about sexy. Maybe you should do that. Have the recording. They can go and play that recording. You now said the number that you mean how did your person react to Baba? That one was just only to that beat. Baba Mohbad, that thing go. Baba Mohbad lied. But my life, I thought would be my weakness because she was later added to the when they were settling everything. She was later added to it. It would be my weakness. I'm like, what is here now? Now, when I asked Baba, because when we were on the radio, and they said that I was adding one woman to that, I have never added any woman to it. And at that time, when I was on the radio confronting Baba Mohbad, I expected because I was not aware of who Baba Mohbad was referring to. I was not aware of who he was referring to. So I was thinking it was the woman that Baba Mohbad caused. When we say we went to settle the issue with person. But that was what I was talking to that woman. You are not recorded. I have never recorded you. So when we now went to the mediating group meeting after the show, that's when I found out the real person Baba Mohbad was referring to. Asking who Baba Mohbad was referring to. Arifa, do you know Baba Mohbad was referring to J Blinks, Baba Mohbad was referring to. Baba Mohbad, J Blinks got to know Baba Mohbad through Ikudi, and Baba Mohbad called J Blinks my adopted daughter. J Blinks called Baba Mohbad my I don't talk to Baba Mohbad with him. That would be December will be the first time myself and J Blinks will be on the phone with Baba Mohbad. And I was not just holding on the phone with Baba Mohbad, it was myself, Comrade Mose, and Baba Mohbad. So why come Baba Mohbad was making it to look like as if it was Bossman and J Blinks that were on the phone with him? J Blinks will be on the same mate with Baba Mohbad. Or maybe Baba Mohbad will be maybe a few years older than her. So why would Baba Mohbad be saying stuff like that? Because like me, they had to so we go. What was he trying to insinuate? He said such a thing on the social on the radio station. You made people even Baba Paparano came back that day with playing the recording saying Bossman will share that out. Baba Mohbad lied, trying to gaslight Bossman because of the issue of Gurexy thing. I don't know, because we're trying to protect Gurexy, not knowing that you doing that, you are, I know I have a lot to speak, but you should know that you chose Gurexy over the church. Now, in the mediating group, when I asked Baba Mohbad, you know that I've never handed anyone to the kubu. That's I don't know who you are talking about. And I say, the woman I handed you, that I said, Baba Mohbad, there's no way I will talk to you. If I want to ask anyone to come on, I will always tell you, can I have this? Can I have this person? The day we went to I was the one on the phone with Baba Mohbad. I said, can I have Comrade Mose? He said, yes. Can I have your daughter? He said, yes. Now, the particular recording that Baba Mohbad was talking about, now let me not give it to you, because after I got off the show of the RFP, I reported back to David. Baba Mohbad don't start whatever, you don't like me and they give you, that they give them, you say, hate you, because that's the impression that Baba Mohbad gave to people on the radio. David's not together, but he said, yeah, go listen, I can't, the recording, I can't tell it now. She was pissed off. And I said, David, did you record Baba Mohbad? He said, no, how will I do that? You know what happened? Baba Mohbad and David, they are 5 and 6. I swear to God, after me, it is David that Baba Mohbad talks to. They are so close. The man that just dropped here, Pastor Joseph, knows about this. Baba Mohbad used to go to David's platform to talk there. All right? So if Baba Mohbad knows David very well, why did Baba Mohbad mention the name of David? Why did he say that one woman? Why did he use the name one woman? So it's David that she's calling one woman, and you know this person very well. You are saying one woman. I think it's an unknown woman that he's not aware of at all. Now, David said, Bossman, I never recorded Baba Mohbad. That day they were charging Baba. That Baba Mohbad doesn't want to do DNA. So he now called Baba. Baba now sent a recording, his own voice recording.
Welcome to our Regolua YouTube.
So they answered,
like and share.
She said,
Thank you so
Baba
much.
Mohbad, and Baba Mohbad responded to a recording.
Support the community. Thank you so much.
It was the recording that David played on a show. So those people of Baba Mohbad just slided into David's platform. So the third member Baba Mohbad was on that line, on the line. So they went to Baba Mohbad and go, why are you were talking on the David? And Baba Mohbad said, no, I was not on the David's platform. But we heard your voice. So Baba Mohbad, the doctor that people were being recorded. It was your whatever we're hearing there. So Baba Mohbad thought it was being recorded. So that's what Baba Mohbad. All this thing you were saying on social media. Was I, Bossman, involved with whatever you and David were talking about? He said no. So why do you make it look as if I was there, I was part of it? You and David, you talk. You used to go to David's platform to talk. So why do you act as if I had one woman to a court? So it's David, you are calling one woman. It's like I should be on the phone, I should be saying that I had one boy, one man. When I know that you know that why did you use one woman on David on the radio station? Like it's like a woman that you never know about. But you know David, you go. He sent you money. She used to send you money. He apologized to me, and the presenter asked him that the next day, when it comes to the show, that you should come and do it openly. Till date, they are not doing it. I don't even need this apology to open. I was just pissed off with all that shit. I was pissed off. Can you see the game that Baba himself is playing? So he's enjoying the game. All because I don't for Gurexy. Now, if Yomi could sue Miwa, I believe Sanchitu can actually sue Bossman too. And you know what? I don't have the people when I was talking about it early in December, July, last year, they asked me for evidence. I told them, me, I don't get evidence. The thing that I do. And if you ask me for evidence, Baba Mohbad, the access account is my evidence. Let them open the access account. If they can't take me to court, I will tell the judge, I'm giving you Orijo Sanchitu in case it wants to ask me for evidence. I'm letting you know now. So to tell your clients to know that you are talking to a man that knows what's up. I, Bossman, don't got evidence, so my evidence, alibi is my evidence, and that's a account is my evidence. How much did you people pay to shoot you? Where did 1 million go? How did I not know about the 1 million? How come when you want to do accountability because you don't know how to tell the public about the 1 million, you now say that you gave 10 million naira, 9 million naira to shoot you, 1 million, you never pay shoot you. How come 1 million can ask you to pay shoot you? You understand now? Because they want to cover up so many things. So Baba Mohbad chose to go with to protect Gurexy because if Baba Mohbad did not do that, Gurexy has a lot on him. So that's just the way it is. So if I answer your question of well, I don't have evidence. My evidence. You answer the question. Yeah? It's Baba Mohbad. Are you ready to present me your statement of account? That's there because they find out about it. Who brought you to? Gurexy brought you to. Gurexy pay back on bringing Odumosu. I'm putting it to you. Let Gurexy come and deny this. Gurexy brought Odumosu with 2 other women. Gurexy and Bukky Jesse brought you to. Gurexy was in the office, went to Shitu's office when they went to sign. Gurexy and Baba went to Shitu's office when they went to sign via Shitu. Nobody would know of it because the people that gave them 5 million and they used to retain Shitu. Let them come and debunk that. I would let Miwa come and let me come here. I would love to see Miwa. See, all this thing I'm saying would be so sweet because when I'm talking like this, I want Miwa to be debunking me. Not going to one platform that I cannot go to. Or let Miwa come to the platform. I can still manage that. I will let them come and debunk some of the things now. I let them tell she to come and sue Bossman now. Leave him and they go bring that in. I don't have access to account, but one thing I know is that I have 2 statements of access accounts on 2 different locations. I have the first one in January 2024. After Bukky Jesse accused Baba Mohbad and Miwa of stealing money access accounts. The second one that I have with me is when they were breaking the structured group and the management group. Miwa sent another one to us that time today. So I have to. Back to the access account. The access account is not created for Joseph Aloba. It was created for Justice for Mohbad. And I challenge you, Shitu. I like you, but the people that are doing, that are making me, they want us to become enemy. Right. And I'm very sure that I don't want your name to be stained, but these people will make you want to stain your efforts. You know? But the fact is that the access account was actually meant for Justice for Mohbad, was never for Joseph Aloba. There was a
all right. Bossman, yeah. You've nailed it and you've shown it to the world that there is a lot going on behind closed doors that many people, many of us don't really understand. But the funniest part is some of us still, have the opportunity to know little out of all those things. But who are we to talk about it as at then? Do you understand? The SAN, according to Mr. Mewa, his duty is to go to the coroner inquest. Just to go to the coroner inquest, argue, talked about the case, that is the duty given to the SAN. Now the issue is this. If that is the work given to the SAN, and a sum of 10 million naira was, concluded, sum of 9 million has been paid. The only problem I have there is that definitely we are making use of the fund the way to come across it, but that's not the issue now. The issue is all this hanky-panky game behind closed doors needs to stop because of the general public. Their mental health is highly important. Just come to think of it. How many people is ready to donate as of now? Who is even ready to sponsor the movement of justice for Mohbad as of now? Unlike before. Unlike before. Unlike before. Any platform where they have 600, 700 viewers, you talk about donation and justice for Mohbad, people will start going back home. Unlike before. This is the outcome of not saying the truth. I was on Binton's platform back then when Gurexy was in the hospital and they are talking about him, and I said, if truly all these things they are saying is not real, they are causing more damages because the chances of helping people will be cut short. Is that not what is happening now? This same Bukky Jesse came out to tell the world that Arifa is the one who blacks the nurse
about the Gurexy about the Gurexy and Asiri. Let me tell you something, and let me just give you a version that I recorded me from the other hand. And you can also sue me too concerning that. It is true that Gurexy had an accident, okay? He got injured, but the injury was not really severe.
Exactly. I brought it.
Bossman, Rick from Mr. Miwa.
You said it. The accident was not that much, but they lied. No one shake me with the shell
came on TikTok and said that they were lying and all that. Amira was in the loggerhead saying that they wanted to arrest her. I said, if they not arrest that nurse, are you also in the charade? In the charade of whatever. Let them give us the statement that the hospital saying that it's 10 million that they need, that they needed for the surgery. All right, and I told him that you cannot arrest it also because you guys came to tell the public that Gurexy, yes, see, it's just that when you go to the public, they will ask you for evidence. There are some words that is fact, but you don't have evidence to it.
That's why they don't see
evidence. What evidence?
Because one, the evidence.
Me and you discuss. So you expecting me to give you evidence of me and you discuss? Or I should just be recording you? It was a conversation between me and the other party, and you want me to be recording? I should give you evidence of the recording. That's the problem. Why you always ask me, where evidence? Where evidence? Because the fact is that Gurexy actually had an accident. He got injured, but it was not really serious. But the amount that we're asking for. So let me tell you something. You were saying that your me is an actor. Gurexy go win the Baba Salah. Is this justice for Mohbad?
Thank you, Bossman. And that is why I said earlier that the problem with J4M most is not even the host. Not even the host. Because the host needs to watch the way you talk, what you do, what you bring out, so that people will not pick who you are. But those people that are not the host pretend the most. They all know what they are doing. Of course they do. But when you say, "Whoa, God is in control." Anthony, do you have any other thing to say?
Let me give you one last thing. Let me give you one last thing about Gurexy. This one, he did this one to Baba Mohbad. And I want Baba Mohbad to come and say that I am lying. I have witnesses. But I don't have evidence, so I have witnesses. Now, Baba Mohbad, I guess that was when the Elegushi matter started to happen with Baba Mohbad. I guess I was not sure. I guess that was that time.
Thank you so much. Please keep our tapping us. Thank you. Love like. Welcome to Orogoluwa YouTube. Welcome to
He has not eaten his
YouTube.
money.
Please love and like, love and like.
So Gurexy was the one
Welcome
with
to
Baba.
Orogoluwa Facebook or
So
Orogoluwa TV Facebook.
Gurexy
Thank
left
you so
Baba
much,
Mohbad.
everybody. Let's love and like.
Baba was crying like a baby.
Thank you, everybody on TikTok as well.
Angry with Gurexy. That Gurexy left him in the car. He cannot even drive back home because he has no money to get gas in his car and he's hungry and he has not even eaten his money and Gurexy left him there and then they owe me and they whatever. They were angry. Why would Gurexy leave Baba there for hours? And this man was just stranded in that place. So I got to know about this. I got angry. Number one. How come Baba Mohbad said that he does not have money? That he did not have money in Twitter? Because I'm aware of how much that was given to him 3 days before. Baba Mohbad now is rich, forget it. I told you that I have
my Instagram page is not for public, so that's why I couldn't do it on Instagram. Hello, she do one. Oh, like one on Instagram, hello, she do one. See,
he knows very well.
They play with people's emotion.
I don't know if he and the other person talks now anymore. Since all this whole thing saga,
and they want Mohbad to get justice with poor hearts and pure hearts.
I was aware that
they want Mohbad to get justice with pure hearts. That's why they're using that tactics to get money from people, to throw people around, to lie to people.
So
Gurexy did not do any operation. They just collected 10 million for no reason.
They just gave him money 3 days ago.
10 million. So it's easy.
Mention it. He's saying that
if it's easy, then maybe President Tinubu should add more to some things in Nigeria. Then by using that to be over 10 million from public.
These are the things that I have, that I know, passe. The 3 people that I know give money to this man passe, not in naira, in dollars. Not to talk of the people that I do not know. Forget about the money he's getting from TikTok or whatever. They give this man money, passe. Forget about the 100,000 naira that's been given by Portuguese. The money that these people were giving to him is more than the $200, $100,000 naira. I'm talking about in dollars. See, Baba cannot look at me like this, Bossman, tell me that he no get money. Baba cannot tell me that. But see, if I should tell you, but when PH Radio come tomorrow, let them ask him. Maybe it's Alaji. I want him to come alive on his own radio station about the money. You will see how he's going to play with you because he didn't want to talk about it. The money that you guys donated to Baba, was it meant for justice for Mohbad or for him to feed? Which account did you pay the money into? Because you gave him money in 3 or 4 locations. If you pile all the money together, it's running to about 9 point something million. I'm aware of the 5.3 million in January or even in February, the time that Baba was going to be elected. 5.3 million. That was the time they did not give Odumosu money. They were saying, do you know why people were coming for Odumosu? They're only throwing that man under the bus. Foxy Brown, oh no, I can't get close to you. You can talk everything you talk, the way of people. Don't get close to me now, Foxy Brown. Nobody want to get close to you, that man's kid. So now, as I was saying, Arifa, it is just too messy. It's just too messy. I'm not trying to talk about it. What I'm trying to say in essence is that he cannot tell me that he doesn't have money. If he has enough money, but the fact is that dip me hands into the GoFundMe and other stuff like that. I do not know what they are doing with that. All right? And the accountability I have it there with their own words and the figures. And I'm telling you for a fact, if I start into Papa Rihanna platform, you see always there on his notes about the post statement saying that we want to see the statement of access account on the web. I swear to God, all what I've said, I have not said anything. Tell them to release the statement of account of the access account, and the whole thing, the high school will be open and see what I do. Definitely. That's what I have to say. Thank you.
Bossman, thank you so very much. I'm not going to say further. The only thing I will join to this is that whatever you do on this movement, you sow, you shall reap. Anything Timba Shilori justice for Mohbad. Dada ni Oburukulu King Keston. King Question.
I told you the last time I came on your platform, I said on this note. Now I was saying that before I said something, I said that since you're Babalawo now, I said go and bring us Babalawo. Go and get Babalawo. What you just said right now. We need people that will be. I know that Bishop Bossman exists. All these
all these are our deities.
Still works. And Jesus, Omar Repetigo, waiting for Christian.
Do you know the funniest thing? The funniest thing is that the easiest way to scam is when you use God as your witness. My dad will say,
that's why I have my reason why I said I am done with using God as a witness. Let us start using our deities as a witness. So who's in the front right now with my role? If my intention is justice for Mohbad, let everybody swear with the intention and justice for Mohbad.
That is it, Bossman. That is justice. If people can come out,
let me swear. If we can give him the worst guy against Babalawo in the public here. I will disown Christianity in the jiffy, and I will quickly do my own. I want to be the first to take that swearing. All right, and I will swear with it.
Bossman.
All right.
Bossman.
After I do that, I have 3 people that will have to go next. So after I do mine, I want these three set of people to go next. I want Baba Mohbad to go next, Gurexy and Mr. Mo, before any other host.
You see, one funny thing in life is this. If at all we go that far or not, there's nothing like karma. Àṣesílẹ̀ ó ju oṣólẹ̀ lọ. Àṣesílẹ̀ ò kì í ṣe pé oṣólẹ̀ o. Àṣesílẹ̀ ju oṣólẹ̀ lọ. Whatever you sow, you shall reap. The boy that brings us all together, that leads to all these bad habits, is laying down the mob. One day, either we like it or not, we will all be in that position. Not all of us will enter mob, but we will surely bear that name one day. What name am I talking about? Oku. Because they will ask your people. They will not ask, where is Arifa? No. What they will ask is, Shotigbo Kude. Yes. Your name will change. Take it or leave it. You will change your name that very, very day. And mind you, whatsoever you have in your hand, you will drop them all. Because kò sí nǹkan tó mú wáyé o, kò sí nǹkan tó máa mú lọ. So any hanky-panky game you want to play on this movement, keep playing it. Asiri àti Kagose ló gbé. Do it according to your heart. Do it to satisfy your wants. Gain whatsoever you want to gain. Accumulate any amount you feel like on this movement. The day is coming that you will pay the debt. To who? To debt. Gbogbo
Open people's yash. Open your miss yash as well.
Bíbélì ní aṣiwèrè kọ̀rọ̀ jọ nígbà tí ò mẹ́ni tí ó lọ tí ó nà.
Open it like you open cookies one, open your meat.
She understand. This is a wicked word.
Justice by the move on.
The beginning
when you're still keeping one,
is not always like the
one,
end.
Will still continue. So open everybody's yash now. Let everybody.
And let me ask you a question. If you can remember, how much did Baba say that Mohbad used to give him every month before his demise?
I can't remember that.
He said 200,000, right? If I'm right, I tried to be corrected. Every month.
Okay.
No, it's 200. Is it 20K or 200K every month?
I think it's 20K, not 200K.
20K every month?
I guess so. That is why it's lamenting that the boy is not taking care of him.
Okay. At the doors, just cashing out.
Now we are getting to know that we've been lied to. Right
until TH Radio is ready to talk about that. Let him first see, then I will now come and finish it up. Let's do it.
Let's wait and see.
If you already talk about it, then there's no point in me talking about it.
No, let's just wait and see if he is prepared to. But if he's not prepared to, nobody can force him.
He also needs to be transparent about it, because he will say that because
you know one funny thing, Bossman, about this movement. We don't need to ask anybody to say anything now. We don't need to. Take it or leave it. Each and everybody is coming back to give account of whatsoever you've done on this movement. Because karma is real. Karma is real. Everybody will come back to say, I have done this, I have done this. Karma is real. So, let's just leave it down. You've really tried, Bossman. You've enlightened us. You've, said a lot, and you've opened people's minds.
Tomorrow they will drag you and I. They will drag you and I.
No. That one is part of us now. That one, we will even take the platform. I'm going to type emoji of laugh. I'm going to laugh at the comment section. I'm used to that. I'm 100% used to that. If you say that a gift person for comment section, I'm going to request for gifts for that comment section. You understand? So, thank you so very much. Thank you so very much. Nobody is innocent. But if we can come out to beat our chest and tell the world and tell God that everything that I've done on this justice for Mohbad, please use it to judge me. Gbogbo ìgbésẹ̀ tí n bá gbé lórí justice for Mohbad, Ọlọ́run fi dá mi lẹ́jọ́. If we can see that, let's leave the rest to God. If we can say that wholeheartedly, that gbogbo ìgbésẹ̀ tí n bá gbé lórí justice for Mohbad, Ọlọ́run ọba jọ̀ọ́ fi dá mi lẹ́jọ́. Let's leave the rest to God.
God says in my heart that all my steps on justice for Mohbad I made prayer for it. But it depends on the intention of others.
And many people were being used unknowingly on this justice for Mohbad for different people's agenda.
The only thing I can say is that Bossman, I have been in the combat of war, in the war behind the scene over all this thing that I've been talking about here. All right?
And for you to come to the public, to even tell them the steps, you are a man. Like I said, we've tried. Let's leave the rest for them to speak of. They will talk about us. Who cares? They will talk about us. Our fall. God is in control. God is in control. You understand? That is the way it is. Mommy Ajufe, we have one or two things to talk about too.
Arifa, to cut the story short, I won't lie to you. I personally, I do not have an issue with Baba Mohbad. All right? Maybe he has an issue with me because of what we discussed with him in December and the whole thing ended up on social media. All right? The thing is that December period, when we got to find out that the money on the GoFundMe was actually the money on the GoFundMe, we went to bring facts and Odudoro and Baba Vaso. I wouldn't lie to you. He was ready to take that Odudoro. By the time the matter went to Miwa probably went to table this matter to Bukky Jesse, and then, Bukky gave him order, and the whole thing went 60 degrees. All right? Do you know what? Okay. I forgot something. That time in December, it's going to be quick, no storyline. After I told you that we went to meet Baba. All right? Baba said that, okay, we're going to know that I can work with Shitu, Bankole and Smith and all stuff like that. So we went to Mr. Miwa. We argued for 4 hours. This was the beginning of our issues. Baba Mohbad told us before we went to Miwa that he's going to give us response in the next 2 days. You should come back for response. Come remember, said, Bossman, I swear to God, Baba Mohbad was not going to come back. I said, no, he was going to come back. Believe me, bro. Baba Mohbad he didn't come back. He started calling Baba, he was not picking up. We were calling Baba Mohbad, he was not picking up. Now, take a look at this. A video of Baba Mohbad now surfaced on social media. We saw Baba Mohbad knocking nails on top of a roof. And I come, Mr. Miwa. I was aware that Baba Mohbad went to Ogun State to go and work, carpentry work. So people are now saying that he was building church. That is his new church that he's building. But I said, no, that's not true. So to confirm, I called. That is what happened. I know Miwa will not like this, but I'm sorry. I'm going to say this thing out here. And I'm only disappointed in him as well, in the sense that Comrade Mose said something right. On this note, Comrade Mose was actually right again. He said, Baba Mohbad will not come back because Miwa will have turned the head of Baba Mohbad. Do you know that when I called Miwa to confirm that the Baba Mohbad was truly building to church, Miwa had me on the call. And on the other hand, he tried to confirm from Baba Mohbad. All right? So Baba Mohbad never knew that I was on the call with Mr. Miwa. So when Mr. Miwa asked Baba Mohbad these questions, Baba Mohbad answered that he went to work with his friends, and he said thought of sending him working on the site on his platform to let people know that he's a carpenter, And Mr. Miwa gave him a little bit of advice. I said, hey, I'm putting you. Miwa did not know. He said Baba Mohbad said that I already knew where Baba Mohbad was driving at. But maybe Mr. Miwa did not understand. Maybe he did not hear very well. Me back home. Àwọn Bossman àti me back with me. Mr. Miwa did not know how to cut us off. Cut me off. Me back home. I was just paying attention. I was listening. Ọdẹ pè mí pé kíní ní pàṣẹ ní kí n má gbé aago yẹn ẹni ìgbé o kíní kan ní. Look at this game. So, I could not talk well because he thought that I was right there. So I was like, all this while, you must have told me, Baba, not to pick up the call. And we kept on ringing and ringing and ringing. So, I said, I kept quiet about it. And after the call, I went to meet Comrade. I told Comrade, you were right. I heard Baba Mohbad say this, so that was in the lower. And I said, I told you, what's right? And I went to tell David, they said, David's not take it. David went to Mr. Miwa directly, added Mr. Miwa on the call, and then he apologized. You see, all this kind of games that's been played. When the truth, why? Because you are scared. You let go. You are not ready to. You are ready to sell the social justice for mobile, away because of Bukky Jesse. Because you are scared that Bukky Jesse is going to drag you. And Miwa is a puppet to Bukky Jesse. Miwa is a nothing but a puppet. Did you know that there was a particular time that Gurexy was the one controlling justice for mobile and not Miwa? There was a particular time Gurexy was the one taking the affairs. It was the Gurexy that delayed the first press conference that we did. We were supposed to have done this thing in November, December 2023. But because Gurexy organized the operation and they were not coming there was no money to do that. You know, they gave him, it was so powerful that it was one that was controlling the shop during the beginning of the Justice for Mobile from January to around March before he fell out with Odumus. You know, so that is what has been the game. Miwa cannot question Gurexy because Gurexy knows the secret of Miwa. All right. If Miwa talks so much, Gurexy will shut him. If Baba Mohbad misbehaves, Gurexy will shut Baba. That has been the whole thing between the three of them. So Baba Mohbad is ready to put you under the bus because of Gurexy. Because Gurexy will come and meet Baba Mohbad to come and defend him in the public. And I, Bossman, I am putting it to Gurexy. Whatever I've said about him today, let him, me on him, one-on-one, on the platform, let him come and engage me. He will never come. Mr. Miwa, I am saying it again, you all have a lawyer. You have access, at least 3 of you have access to son. The son. Ask your son to sue me, Bossman, and I will be waiting for your letter. I swear to God, if you sue me, if I don't come to Nigeria, I'll come a bastard. I'll answer from you.
Thank you very much, the best man. This is a very long road, but we still have more to do. God will see us. Well, I'm not going to give any further comments. The Garrison member are everywhere, and I really appreciate Bossman, his effort, his time, for him to even come here and tell us all we need to know. I know more are still coming. More are still coming. So be prepared to be called names when the day breaks, but nobody cares. You understand? And one thing that I would just tell everybody is that whatever we do, let us do good so that the good will follow us. Do you understand? All right, Mommy Atufe, I will do just that after the program now. Whatever you do, do good so that the good will follow us. But if you do bad, the bad thing, now ain't going to follow us.
He go follow you. When the party shabosi, one thing or the other.
Understand? That is the way it is. Thank you so very much, everybody. We're going to call it a good day. I maintain. I try not to use the filthy dirty words, which I try my possible best. And at the end of the day, we are able to achieve it. Thank you, all the commenters. Thank you, all the panelists.
Okay, thank you, everybody. I'm going to bring back another thing.
Dragging Baba Mohbad here. We only came here to say our hearts, our mind, and the truth. And the truth will judge all of us. Me, you, Baba Mohbad, everybody involved. The truth will judge us. Prepare our mind. We will hear news tomorrow. Different story. Arifa will be how Arifa carry gun go up for president's house. I think
this
them go carry wetin you know dey shoot you go dey see your picture inside fear go catch.
Thank you so much, people on YouTube.
They do it for station. You understand? go full everywhere. But mind you, tomorrow na today na Champions League, Arsenal versus Madrid. We go full there.
Ó ga o, àṣírí ńlá, àṣírí rẹpẹtẹ, àṣírí o, àṣírí o, àṣírí o. Ó ga o, ó ga o. Nǹkan ń lọ o, bẹ́bẹ́ ń lọ o. Gúrẹ́gúrẹ́, how market? Gúrẹ́gúrẹ́, last man standing, alábòsí. Alábòsí ò ráyé wá, kò ráyé wá. I don't know. Mohbad gan, béèyàn kan ṣe sọ níjọ́ o. On one platform, somebody said something and said, why is Mohbad sleeping? He's sleeping too much. He's sleeping too much. You should have do that thing for them now. Eh? Oh boy. You sleep, oh. Beg. Wake up. Wakey. It's too much now. All this rubbish needs to stop. Need to stop. Up and down. You know, collecting money, doing evil, coming for people that really want this guy to get justice, that are craving. Yes, they might not be his family. What I mean is that they might not be the same name as this guy called Mohbad. But truly, they actually want justice for him. And they're doing a lot of things like for this guy to get justice. If they said stand up, they're ready to stand up. Sit down, they're ready to sit down. Jump, they're ready to jump. In the name of they don't want Mohbad to just go like that. So that people will not think when they do something to somebody like Mohbad or somebody that is not even Mohbad, that they will go away with it. I'm coming. That they will go away with it. That was why a lot of people are spending money, thousands of money. It's not that they have that money, but they just want to support for Mohbad to get justice. But this is another thing everybody is doing. I'm still saying, and I'm still going to stand on it. Arifa, all of you, Bossman, you all know that this boy, what's his name? Yomi Fabi is not doing the right thing, but you're not ready to say the truth. Come out, expose Yomi Fabi like you expose Baba Mohbad now. Okay? Yeah? Expose Yomi Fabi too. So that we all know people that don't want the whole world to get justice, so we can get rid of them. But if you guys still continue to cover one for one, you're covering some people. Sorry, let me go. You're covering some people, you're open some people's yash. No, open everybody's yash. Don't cover anybody. Don't cover any one of them. Don't cover any one of them. Open everybody. Let the whole world see that. Sorry. No. Let everybody knows that. Let them see that. Ole. Every one of them are ole. You know? But you're covering some. Sorry. You're covering some people. You're trying to expose. You're trying to expose some people. You're covering some people. No. Emma Shebe. Ejo. Etu idi gbogbo won. Etu àṣírí every one of them. Ẹ jẹ́ káwọn èèyàn mọ̀ pé gbogbo wọn ni olè ní gbogbo wọn pátápátá. Please. Thank you so much. But if you choose not to expose them as well, you choose not to expose more. But the best thing is expose every one of them. If you say you have exposed Baba Mohbad, expose Yomi Fabiyi too. Let the whole world know that gbogbo wọn ni bàráwò bàǹṣà, gbogbo wọn ni olè, oníjẹkújẹ, alájẹunjú, gbogbo wọn ni wọ́n ń wá ìbàjẹ́ fún Mohbad, gbogbo wọn ni wọ́n ń wá kí Mohbad kó má rí justice, gbogbo wọn ni olè, alatenuje. Please. Thank you so much. Let's carry on. So on YouTube, I'm going to come back as part 2. I'm going to come back right away. I'm going to come back as part 2 on YouTube. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. God bless you. Bye. I'll come